Testing, testing, testing.
And then I'm
Yeah,
assuming
they can hear
since
us.
you're on PlayStation, we'll be watching just like through the stream.
Yeah. We are live and folks can hear us. So
Yeah.
Oh, folks can hear us. Okay.
Yep. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me? Ah.
Hello.
Hello, gamers?
Now, Steven,
What's
this isn't the game that I thought we were gonna. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're gonna stream Resident Evil, John. What's wrong?
I really did you like set those all up just so we have other Resident Evils just on? Because that's
Are you playing through the canon, Steven? What's going on?
Oh, totally. Yeah. I figured we'd start like kind of a long play. I've invited you all here today to specifically play through every single Resident Evil ever made. Now we're gonna be starting with Dead Aim.
Wow.
Umbrella Chronicles was pretty good.
Was it?
It was okay.
Okay. Well, see, now you're walking back already.
It was okay.
I'm not gonna fight anyone over it, but it's fine.
Well, I'm gonna hit play on this.
Someone did post screen caps of the GameCube Resident Evil remake earlier.
Oh.
Yeah.
That game is one of the prettiest games ever made, I think.
Yeah, it's great. That's the version that's on that. What I was just moused over on my screen. It was that GameCube version. It's just the HD.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's a good game.
Yeah. It's Donkey just did a video about it recently. That made me want to replay it. That's why I installed a bunch of those, and then I saw a bunch of other games that I owned that were Resident Evil, and I was like, well, what if I played them all?
Yeah.
For now, though, we're going to play Resident Evil Village, better known, I think most people would say, as Village Resident Evil.
Village Resident Evil, and if you're nasty, it's Village Resident Evil. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, totally, I do.
Eightage Resident Evil.
I really hope the next Resident Evil is about a racing track and they call it Resident Evil Grand Prix.
Oh.
Now
Then they
here's
can just fade away the grand PR.
that's
Yeah.
an interesting. I saw somebody who was
Sure.
like, "What if they made Resident Evil 9 but called it 6 and then highlighted the IX, Resident Evil 6 IX?"
Stupid.
I'd appreciate that for how confusing it would be and impossible to like cover in any way.
So here's an interesting question: what difficulty should I start this new save on? I'm gonna start from the beginning here so that I don't just like spoil it out the gate for everybody in the world. But
I heard
ahead.
I heard hardcore is actually quite tough.
Is it really? Okay, interesting. So maybe start with hardcore, and then we can go to Village of Shadows if we so decide in the future. Because I have been having a pretty breezy time on standard. Let me tell you that. That's
That's fine. Go ahead.
Yeah.
well,
Live
unless
your
I
Resident
mean,
Evil truth.
do people on the stream want to see the extended experience, just your average difficulty, or do they want to see them hit me with all they've got?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna play it on baby. I'm gonna play it probably on baby game.
Yeah.
So,
Okay,
I don't really care. Taylor's saying average.
we'll do average just to show people the
Intended
average experience. Yeah.
Sure.
Long ago, a young girl went
I don't
with
know
her
how
mother
big
to
this.
pick
Maybe I
berries
should
for her father.
minimize
hard
that
at work.
stream chat or
But
something
the
like that
forest greeted
because
them with
it's
a
covering
dark,
up a lot of
cold
this
silence,
screen.
the bushes empty.
Hey, cat.
Yet determined to find the berries, the
Yeah, I
rascal
put a
broke
cat
free
in my
from mother's
bedroom
grasp
upstairs a
and
minute ago,
vanished
and
into the
he's
trees.
opened that door and escaped.
Mother's worried cries.
Hey, this
flew
is a weird
fast
opening to a
as
Resident Evil
on,
game.
over
What do you mean? We're watching
vine,
Coraline.
under rage.
Thought we'd have a viewing party.
Fucking Coraline.
Like,
Strange eyes of
this is like an
horror.
EA
The girl
Partners
recalled
game
mother's
opening.
scary bedtime
Ah,
tales, and her
yeah.
throat became
Fucking,
bone
fucking
dry.
Unraveled 3.
Then
Yeah.
the Pat Lord appeared.
Fucking
He
Yarny is
greeted
gonna
her
show up.
warmly,
Unraveled 3, but
his
they
own way.
highlight
Come,
the
child,
I
quench your thirst, he
in
said.
like yellow.
Good.
So she
Hey.
drank the thick,
Yeah.
dark blood and smiled with joy.
Remember when Call of Duty made a
Passing through the
game and
graveyard,
they
menacing
just
storm
had 4
clouds loomed,
one
and
Roman
the air
numerals?
turned
And then
Oh
my God, they did.
The girl was
I remember
shivering
emailing
with
PR and being like, I'm not
Then
going to call
a
this
dark weaver
for
appeared,
one room.
and with
Like,
a click
I'm
of
going to put
his
IV, and they're
fingers
like,
wafted mist
we
into
understand, but the
the
official name is
Child,
I.
warm her
Like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
So she clothed herself, and smiled.
Call of
with
Duty
joy.
I is a fucking Super Monkey Ball
Across waters
crossover
deep
we've
and
all
open as she
wanted.
went,
Oh, I thought you were going
hoping
for
a
like
boat
an
she
Alpha
found
5.
would carry her home.
Uh-uh.
But hunger's grip tightened and her heart grew heavy.
Like, I legitimately feel like this is gonna like
Then
turn into like a
fish came
2D
appear
silhouette
and
platformer in a
offered
second.
his many fins. Come, child.
The really
eat
interesting
your
thing about
fill.
this is it
So the
actually
goat
like
ate
really ties into
and
what
smiled
happens
with
like
joy
throughout
and
the whole
smiled.
game too. So it's not even like
Continuing on,
it's a very it gets really weird when you realize like who each of these are supposed to represent. But I kind of dig the weird animated opening that they just decided to go with here.
It's definitely different. I
Yeah.
mean, like, it's really, it's arresting. I did think you had started a different game. For a moment, which
and
is,
summon the other monsters.
I don't know, not necessarily a bad thing.
I will say I do love this idea that all
Filled the
these like
girl's heart
fairy tale
as a
villains
wild
are
wind
like
rose
sea
from the
monster,
beast.
evil weaver, I guess,
Suddenly,
and the
a witch
vampire,
appeared.
sure, witch,
Dark,
and then there's
yet
like
regal.
metal horse monster.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure.
The classics, you know.
Oh, I wonder what that tall lady
Gifts we
represents.
gave, but
One
none
of
you took.
one of Bram Stoker's finest works
Send
was
more
the metal horse that kicked people in the face. It's a very tragic, horrific tale that just doesn't get enough love.
There.
This baby looks
She's asleep.
less realistic than the one from Twilight. New York.
Good day from the one from American
Remember this
Sniper.
torso?
Right.
Oh my
American
God.
Sniper. 2 screams in a row, the baby from American Sniper's come up. That's unbelievable.
Because she doesn't understand it.
Well, I might let this cutscene play for another
moved
4
her so
seconds
she
while I
wouldn't
grab
have
my
to do
cat
anything
again and go
with
lock
that,
him up
remember?
again because
There's
he
nothing wrong
won't
with
stop.
your memory.
That's fine. It's fine.
You're just being paranoid.
It's not.
Now, have you both played Seven?
I'm sorry,
Yes.
but I'm
Yes.
not paranoid. I'm just.
What did you think of Seven? Because I've heard like some people either just love Seven or some people just hate Seven.
I'm gonna completely ruin your entire hypothesis and say it was fine. Like, I didn't dislike it. I just thought it was like, I played through it and I'm like, cool. I don't think I need to play through this again. I liked it, I enjoyed it, but at the end of the day, it was not a particularly memorable experience for me.
I thought it was okay. I am a little bit of a scaredy cat, so like that. There were parts of that game
put
that
her
were
down.
very unpleasant for me.
Right.
And honestly, like even just first, like shifting this to first person, I remember when they first revealed they were going to do that, I immediately was like, oh, this is going to limit my ability to play this game, actually. Because I'm just really scared of stuff, but like I was so impressed with the set pieces and like the density of the areas in Resident Evil 7 that I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to push through this, and I liked it. It's funny. I think I agree with you, Colin, that like that seems to be the consensus, is that people either loved it or hate it. But I'm kind of with him, Ron. I was like, I felt fairly lukewarm about it. I thought it was good, but like
You're there.
nowhere
It's like a
near as
sexy
good as
woman.
Resident Evil 2
book's
remake,
too
in my
scary for
opinion.
you.
And I still think Resident Evil 4 is the best. But that's also something I think is really interesting, how folks have different tastes and stuff. Like 4 was really the first game in the series that like really hooked me.
Steven, don't spin the baby.
Steven, are you trying to like make the baby throw up?
What's up?
Almost there.
No!
baby. That's a husband. God,
This is
I mean,
how Ethan's coping with his stress is he just spins his baby sometimes.
well, you did find the house in Returnal, which is cool. So good job. You're supposed to go find the astronaut out the window.
That's a
and
real
then,
big laptop.
It's a really big laptop, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's made. What does Ethan do for a living? Do we know?
Isn't he a writer, I think?
Is he a
Or am I
writer?
just making that up?
That's one of
I think
those
he was-
like
I thought it was a
That's what it-
detective in Seven.
that's one of those laptops you take to a construction site, though. That's like one of those like steelbook things.
I was just wondering if maybe he's had that laptop for like 15 years or whatever, and it's just never broken down.
That would be a really good piece of fiction for Ethan. Then he just like, yeah, I don't need a new computer. It does look old, actually, if you go back to the trackpad.
He is a system engineer, apparently.
A system engineer. Okay,
All right.
that explains his sort of
Classic
combat
horror.
acumen. Yeah.
I wish it could stay like this forever.
Now, crucially, he has had military training between 7 and 8, and I want everyone to remember that from we see Ethan's reaction to everything.
All right, baby, get to work.
Oh my
Never
god,
too
the
young.
baby is in the corner. It's like, that's weird.
What if the baby ends up turning into Wesker? Like, what if this is just all a prequel
my
and we're
God.
just raising
Oh,
Wesker?
no.
It's like Superman Red Sun.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. God, they don't
There
pick
you
up
go,
after
sweetheart.
themselves, huh? Kind of messy.
Ah,
dudes.
they're new parents.
right
You know,
downstairs.
they're still getting acclimated.
Daddy won't let those weird fairy tale monsters get you.
Do you think Ethan and what's her face just eat bread super fast because they're so afraid of mold?
Ooh, or are they just on what is it? Keto? Is that the one?
Yeah, they're on the keto diet. They're on the keto diet. Yeah, they're always trying to get into ketosis. Yeah.
They see like a hint of mold in the bathroom, and they just set fire to the whole
They
house.
move. Yeah, they move.
They just move immediately.
Yeah.
Now, this is
really-
interesting to me.
No mirror.
No, there's a mirror. It reflects the stuff in here, but not
Right.
Ethan.
Well, he's a
Even
vampire.
Clearly.
I'm just saying foreshadowing. You know, I'm not
Capcom
saying
doesn't
spoilers,
want
but-
you to have a notion of what Ethan's fate. They want you to put yourself in Ethan's shoes, which
Yeah.
no, never.
Right.
Gotta do it.
What
Yeah.
was like if they want to put us in Ethan's shoes? I mean, this is so weird, but it's like the very least you could do is give us some sort of personality traits that we could that could be different, like even little things like how you deal with little like conversations and stuff. But it's like, yeah, I don't want to be Ethan. Ethan's kind of a fucking dweeb, a useless little dweeb.
He gets more and more dweeby and more useless as the game progresses too.
Wild to me. That's wild.
Now, have you played the demo at all, John? Have you seen anything for this game
I
at all?
really haven't seen much of this game at all. It is sitting. The countdown is going on my
locked.
monitor next to my desk setup. It's counting down 4 hours, 6 minutes. So
Oh.
I will be playing it, but yeah, no, I haven't played the demo, so I'm going in pretty fresh.
There were two
I haven't been
demos,
able
right?
to end my Returnal run enough to start the game, which
Yeah.
since it's probably updated overnight, that might have been a problem that solves itself.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably
It
was.
was updated overnight. Yeah.
Yeah, I bet if you turn on Returnal right now, you'll know
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
Is she okay?
That's a good game,
Looking
by the
like,
way.
Yeah.
I like
Sorry,
Original quite a bit, actually.
That smells good.
Crucially, we do
Put
not
hands
know
off this
where in Europe they are. It's
No.
actually never ever revealed where they are
just
in
says
Europe.
Europe.
Full native.
It's just Europe,
Local wine.
where the
You know, Europe.
vampires are.
That small
gonna keep
little
sulking
land
all
mass that's
evening,
really easy to pick
maybe
out
you
on a
shouldn't
map.
have
You just
any.
kind of throw a dart at it anywhere, you'll land in
You
Europe.
really have to stop worrying.
I wish
Now-
there was like a question at the start of the
It's just
game of,
finding your
did you
own
give the
Louisiana.
serum in Resident Evil
can
7
see
to Mia or
there's
Zoe?
nothing here.
It had no
Right.
effect in the
Don't
actual
think it all
game,
happened so
but I
fast,
wish they
you
just
know?
treated you like
At
absolute
least we're
trash
all
if you gave
together.
it to Zoe in this game.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Get the baby to bed,
Now-
fucking idiot.
Yeah, right.
Everything's gonna be
Seriously,
Yeah.
think
I actually
we can
do
just
really
forget
like
about what
Mia's
happened in Louisiana?
presentation in
happened
this. We
so
just
long
recorded a
ago.
review podcast that'll
I
be
just-
going
I don't
live
understand why
tomorrow
you are
with the
so-
release of the game. Oh, well, kind of got interrupted there. That's a little bit rude. I mean,
down.
I don't know what that was, but it doesn't seem too bad. Oh, well,
God. Oh my god.
Wow.
So it actually doesn't matter who you gave the serum to.
Robocoping her. What the hell?
What is going on?
Are they gonna rebuild her as a robot?
so my only thing that I can't figure out is since it's unclear if you gave her the serum or not, did she
doesn't
still
even
have
matter.
fungus power? Because she was a zombie in the last game.
No!
So
I forget.
just for good measure.
Jesus. Sorry. man.
Wow, that was like 5 times, Chris. Like,
Oh
We
my
shouldn't be
God.
laughing so much, but it's so over the top.
Insane. Yeah, they just got bust in and kill your wife. Oh my god.
All clear. Rose?
Also, that's Chris Redfield. Like, he's
yes.
I
longtime
know.
series good
Yeah.
guy.
Take him away.
See, the thing already that I'm not like,
No.
like I already know there is some other explanation other than Chris just being a weird villain.
Right.
Because otherwise there'd be no story to this.
Would it be great though if that was the catch? Like it just Chris is the bad guy now. Chris is Wesker now.
Yes, I think that
Yeah.
would be great.
It would actually be interesting if he was just like, well, I'm crazy now because I've had gestures broadly to everything that's happened to me. So,
Merritt, yes, you are playing as the same guy as in 7. This is 3 years after the events of Resident Evil 7. And yes, you should play 7 because it fucking whips.
you should play 7, but also you just found out how 7 kind of wrapped up. Your wife does get riddled with fucking bullets 5 minutes into the game. So,
No problem.
but 7 is good though. I mean, I do think it's worth playing. for
I'm too cowardly. I have my PlayStation VR here in my new place, and I really, really want to play it in VR because everybody says it's like transcendent, but it seems so scary.
I know.
I mean, it really like my wife. She went to Chicago for the weekend.
Well, then what are you
And
worried about?
I was like,
gonna be
man,
fine. I just know
I'm
it.
gonna play
What
Resident
else
Evil this
matters?"
weekend, and I'm like, I'm gonna be alone in the house. I may not play Resident Evil this weekend. That may be
What are you
waiting for
talking
next
about?
week when
Is there something
someone
you're
else is
telling
in the
me?
home.
Talk to me.
Because I don't know.
I assume that's Nikki as fanbite in the chat.
have to
She
take this.
just died. This is a flashback because Ethan has been knocked out, unconscious.
I'm gonna guess it's LB. I'm gonna guess.
Okay.
Oh no, Hunt
LB
Cruz is
just
there. Never mind.
tweeted or messaged, and it was a great message.
Oh, it is Nikki. Okay.
Really rude of John to brag about having a wife right after this guy's wife got got.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, Ethan. Sorry, Ethan. My wife, who's not riddled with bullets, by the way.
I like that Ethan's phone just says work when he's like getting a call. Like, I'm going to work at the work factory.
There is so much nebulous shit about this world. Like, we'll probably see some stuff that maybe just go fucking what? Like, I did a literal double take when Ethan does some stuff in this game here pretty quick.
I feel like we have to at least get to the part tonight, Stephen, and show them the bit with Lady Demetresque, the castle that we and you were laughing about earlier, the Lego part.
Oh, that's a pretty good ways in, but I'll see if I can get there.
I will also say this game looks really good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a juicy game.
Now, I crucially got lost here for like 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I wasn't like I just wandered off in the wrong direction. Apparently, and the invisible wall isn't like great, so I just kind of like end up wandering through the woods and getting lost. Which I mean, really helped with this experience, but like I knew I was going the wrong direction, so I was definitely frustrated.
The plural of winters is apparently winters is.
Yes, I thought that was very funny as well.
I do need to point out that Nikki is saying that we're going to Bowser's Castle, and that was Mario's charred body. And also earlier, when people were wondering where this took place in Europe, Nikki did say Winnipeg. So that's just kind of.
I mean, he's
that's
right.
Kind of what we're going to. Oh, this is dark, huh?
Yeah, it's the middle of night here in Europe, and barbed wire. Oh, it's probably fine.
Famous
Y'all
password.
ever gotten cut by barbed wire like that?
No.
Okay.
Usually I see barbed wire, I'm like, all right, I'm done. Whatever I was doing is not important enough to cross barbed wire.
Sure.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I've been to farmland and stuff and been around barbed wire, but no, I've never cut myself on it.
I used to work on farms a lot as a kid, and a lot of barbed wire climbing in and out.
But crucially, there are a lot of dead birds here. And,
Yeah.
Wow, it looks like a murder of crows.
Oh my God.
Whoa!
Bye, everybody. The stream's done.
All right, hit the soundboard.
Is Ethan at any point just like, I can't believe it's like birds again, or I have to do like the same bullshit over again?
Yeah, how does the same shit happen to the same guy twice kind of moment?
Yeah, great.
No, so far he doesn't. I will say there's some bird-like shit in this game that it does make me think, oh, y'all really did just love Bloodborne, huh?
Yeah. Nikki, of course, right now, loving that all these birds are dead. If you listen to our Monday podcast, Friends Reunion, you'll learn more about how much Nikki hates birds, go to podcastnet.org to listen to all of our podcasts.
Is that Nicholas Pigeon Kicker Grayson we're talking about? Okay.
Barrett just put in chat, Nikki was here. It's written in blood.
It just occurred to me that as of this game, Ethan Winters is one of the only 2 characters in Resident Evil to ever have sex. Because he has a daughter, and the other person is Barry, who also has a daughter.
Barry does have a daughter.
Yeah.
So
Barry-
he's the only 2. What are the only 2? Or just those
Albert
2?
Wesker, I mean, he's not a protagonist, but he had a son, didn't he? In 6?
He did. Yes, I forget if it was like a clone kid or
Yeah,
something.
it might have been a clone. Known Wesker, that fucking freak.
Yeah.
Jacked off into a vial, turned it into a person.
Wow. Well,
That was his power.
oh, well, welcome to the couch, LB.
It's really dark. Can
Yeah.
you just flip a light switch?
Oh, okay, wait. I wonder if there is a light switch. Is there a light
Someone's
switch?
doing some
It's, like, absurd.
drugs.
I just made an optometrist appointment, everybody. Yay!
Yay.
Oh, I just did that, LB.
No more
My
eye
optometrist.
strain jokes. Yay!
Yay.
Ooh, is that nasal spray?
It
Grab
looks
that.
like an
That'll be
eyedropper to
useful.
me, right?
Well, it
Like
might be
Flonase.
useful. Grab it.
I can't. My hands don't work.
You know,
I can
because
just do this.
You're gonna be in all these musty, dusty castles. You're gonna get allergies.
Hold on.
You need
Oh.
that.
I just realized they don't let you see Ethan's left wrist
Yeah.
because it was sewn together in 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So was his leg. He reattached his own leg in 7 as well. Spoilers
Yeah.
for 7, Merritt.
That's fine. I'm never gonna play 7, so please, it's good to spoil me.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
LB.
I guess I could watch somebody else play it.
Yeah, you could.
Look at that. Did you see the little dainty way he grabbed those handles?
Really cute.
Yeah, I wish you could close it again so you
Listen.
can see it.
Listen, these are his moneymakers. He's a software
Wait,
engineer.
can you look to your right again? Can you look to your right? Wait, stop. Look back to your left. I want to make a joke. Not that chair.
We're on such a delay.
Late
That's
night,
the problem.
late night conversations hit different in these.
Jesus.
I'm so glad you invited me.
Yeah.
Glad you added me
Yeah.
to this room.
Oh yeah, no, it's good. Oh man. Oh, see, don't go down, Ethan.
Well,
Go out.
You would
Yeah.
honestly think that you'd have learned by now at this point after being chased by a bunch of like mold infected crazed rednecks to not just wander into random people's houses.
I think it's good to do that. Look in all the drawers to see if they have any cool shit. Look if they have a Garfield phone.
Ethan, grab the Garfield phone.
Hold on, let
Ooh,
me
is
just
that-
get to the castle real
Uh-oh.
quick. They've got a Garfield phone there I can use.
Who's that?
Why? Okay, I mean that's not Jesus, but that was something. Whoa.
No, I'm sure it was fine. It was just like a mosquito person? Actually, I've not seen the very end of this game yet, so I actually don't know what that character is meant to look like.
Uh-oh. This is
Oh,
blood
look at his
on there.
hands. Look at his hands.
Oh, hi,
Oh,
Mousy.
it's a little rat.
How did that mouse get in there? And it was
I
trying to get
wondered
out?
the same thing, Imran.
It's I don't know, like I think it's pretty cool that Pete Buttigieg has enough time to guest on the game. I mean,
Yeah, it's like a short cameo, but he still had to make the time to make the trip.
Yeah,
you know?
I still had to make the time. You know, now that he's not on the campaign trail.
I assume as like transportation secretary, you get like access to super fast
Totally,
things.
totally.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure, yeah.
Elon's cool tube.
Yeah,
from
yeah.
DC there. Yeah.
Why did you call it that?
That's the official name.
That's what it is, LB.
Whose
No,
blood
don't
is
go
this?
into the blood. What are you doing?
It's pretty good looking blood, though. Like, wet.
It is good.
Ew! Wash your hands!
Ugh.
I mean, there's snow. He'll stick his hands in. I'll stick his
that's
hands in
good.
snow real quick.
Good, good, good.
What's he doing? Like,
Yeah, what
Chris
are you
took the
doing?
baby. Why is he in a house?
The truck crashed, and I'm trying to find someone or civilization or a phone or
Wash your
something.
hands.
Crucially, didn't just use the cell phone I picked up off the ground for anything. Just left
Wow,
it.
Can
now-
we ban
now-
Merritt? Merritt just
Why?
said Elon's cool tube is what Grimes.
Oh, gross. Gross.
Big frown.
So, Steven, you're telling me that the truck crashed and then you had to walk into a village.
Well, I walked into like a farmhouse on the outskirts.
Sure,
of some
sure,
kind
sure.
Of
But you're on your
unclear-
way to a
Ah,
village.
well,
Hell am I?
Speaking of,
Yeah, see, so this is just Resident Evil 4.
This is not a village. This is a bigger, like, I would call this a township.
Yeah.
Haunted castle.
I suppose so. Yeah.
Haunted castle.
Oh yeah, that's Canehurst over there. I'm gonna get some cool blood gems.
Is he sliding? Yeah, he's sliding down. Okay. Just having a grand old time.
Was wire bugs hadn't finished recharging yet, so he was just getting there as fast as he could.
I love to slide and think about my bullet wife.
Bullet wife
why
sounds
is
like,
he
like
sound like a 1920s newscaster now?
I don't know.
Maybe.
Bullet wife absolutely sounds like a 360 game that never came to America.
Bullet wife. 5 fucking seconds ago, this guy was like,
Crucially, I like to go into strangers' houses and ransack them while I'm looking for my bullet wife's child.
yeah, I don't know what is.
Wait, is this just Resident Evil 4?
It's just Resident Evil. 4,
Oh, Imran, just this first part, buddy.
Like, I was like, oh yeah, no one Resident Evil cleans up after themselves, but no, they do, except in 4.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the one I started playing.
Oh
What
yeah,
is sorry.
Four's good. I'll say that.
Crucially, there is a trophy for Steven for opening up every outhouse in the village.
Oh, is there really? I didn't know.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
I think there's 19 or 20 that you have to find throughout the whole game.
That's not enough outhouses.
Yeah.
That's a
true.
crucial lack of outhouses.
Well, you know, some of them will just like go up to the castle and ask if they can use one of their 37 bathrooms. So.
Do not enter in perfect English. Looks like a Street Fighter font.
So the fucking okay. So this is Europe, undisclosed where it is in Europe. Everyone has an American accent, like,
Sure.
and not even the same American accent. Some of them sound like they're from the South. Some of them sound like they're from New England.
Why?
That makes sense.
David Cage and these people need to switch their polarity. Like I'm like, no, like this game should feature people that don't sound like they're from here, not fucking
Yes. They all learned how to speak English watching different TV shows.
right.
Easy explanation. The do not enter sign is because people are constantly trying to break in there. It's not people from the village.
What
It's
happened?
tourists.
Oh,
who are probably
tourists.
drunk British
Gotcha.
people.
That
Right.
makes
You will go
sense.
to Europe and see a lot of signs in English
Right.
saying not to do things, and that's because drunk British people
Right.
go there a
They're
lot.
like, let's open
Yeah,
all
but-
19 outhouses in it.
That's not
and
how they
then-
talk when they're drunk.
Let's play some footy.
Let's
They're-
play some 40. Ooh, what does
See,
it
nobody, you can't see what that says.
Locked due to missing home. What?
What?
Don't worry about it.
There's
Fine.
like 3 questions and immediately.
Puppy with a nuke has a good point. This game would be a 10 out of 10 if it was just villagers screaming Polish at you and you cannot understand them.
Yes.
Yeah.
The real horror game, anxiety.
Yeah.
I mean, like legitimately, that's what made part of Resident Evil 4 kind of scary, is that they were all yelling stuff at you that you couldn't. Well, I could
but
understand it
don't
because I
have the
speak
right,
Spanish.
that was bothered me because they didn't have the right accent.
Right, for sure.
That makes
Yeah,
way
that-
less sense to me.
This is a beautiful video game. I will say
Yeah.
that.
It's very pretty. This is running on a PS5. This version.
Yeah.
I think it is a situation where if you get the deluxe edition, which is what I have, you get PS4 and
Did they
PS5.
just run out of the house?
For a second, I thought you were going to say if you get the deluxe edition, you get better graphics.
Ah,
I'm like, that would be an interesting idea.
Yeah, I mean, like Monster Hunter didn't quite do that, but they did have like the PC version you could get for free, high resolution texture pack that
Yeah.
you could just download, which was
I think for $80 you can also get Resident Evil 7 as like a package.
oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that's what I
Shit.
noticed last night when I was looking at the store.
That makes sense too, because this does pick up so directly from 7.
Right. Yeah, like the end of 7, Ethan's like, I'm so glad you're not riddled with bullets. And then the next one starts. And then he's like,
Oh, my good friend
no.
Chris Redfield, here to save me.
Here to save me in a J. Crew sweater. That's too big for him.
Oh my god, where do I go? I forgot.
Steven, behind you, there's the cloth wall. You have to like go interact with that in the kitchen.
That check has been redeemed. What are y'all?
Yeah, we have a
sad
bev
about?
check. I've got a Topo Chico going, and that's it.
I got a bottle of water.
Also water.
Also water.
Wow.
Hydrated squad.
Hydrated.
I've got nothing right now because I was in such a rush to
sent
get
you?
the stream started. Actually, while this,
was an
well,
accident
no,
down
now
the
is
road.
actually a terrible time to get up and grab a water from the fridge.
What's going on?
Yeah.
What would you shoot at if you weren't hit?
Yeah, that's what it. I was also curious about this, Everon.
They're coming.
Yeah, how did he miss? He has a shotgun.
He
Yeah, it
just
looks
has
like
a fucking
Tell me I
snatched
haven't
waist, you know?
No, why would I?
He looks like the dude from Wallace. I'm guessing Wallace and Gromit, but like with a hat on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He looks a bit like my great uncle Bruce, actually.
I love to walk into a village and be handed a gun immediately.
Who's there?
Oh, well.
Ceiling monster.
Okay.
This is a lot less scary without sound, I have to say.
Oh, is there no sound? Oh, you can't see the sound. People on stream.
People on stream can hear the sounds.
One thing I would say, Steven, is when Ethan meets the lords, we should let them listen to that dialogue because
Oh,
that's
sure.
very good.
Oh, well. Okay, well.
Was that the guy you just got
Barely
killed?
knew
or-
ye.
No, that's a different guy because
Oh,
this
that's a
whole
different
place
guy.
is just full.
There's more.
Ah.
Oh,
Just a whole bunch of them, huh?
yikes. This is a
Oh,
bummer,
this is a
huh?
lot.
No
This
one
is,
checks to make sure Ethan Winters is dead, and like at some point that's just irresponsible.
No.
Yikes,
Well,
the
I don't
vice.
think Chris wanted him dead. Those reports that I read actually said that they kidnapped, like, were to pick up Ethan and bring him with you. Grab the baby and grab Ethan and take him. But then the
Is the
truck
baby
crashed.
like magic or some kind of
Yeah.
science monster?
We ought a baby eats a boy. It's pretty special.
Yeah, you know, you start speaking in tongues, you start saying, like, we ought a baby eat so boy, and then suddenly, like, heads start exploding.
No!
Oh, his hand got fucked up again?
Can you chill, dude?
Crucially, it's the other hand this time.
Oh, it's so gross!
Yeah. By the way,
Like-
this is the drawing of the three. Ethan's about to fucking go to New York City.
So Capcom once, when they were asked why do Resident Evil protagonists survive bites, they said canonically in a playthrough you never get hit, you never get bitten.
What?
So Ethan is the worst protagonist of all of them because he gets fucked up all the time.
Right, canonically, because it's, like, story mandatory.
Wild.
Really gross. I don't like this guy.
He looks like Glenka. He doesn't look like a werewolf. He looks like Glenka.
Oh, he's a werewolf? Why is he so not furry or cute?
Yeah.
I don't think all werewolves are like that though.
Why doesn't he look like Lon Chaney?
Why doesn't he look like anything like a wolf? He's just like a nasty man. A gross boy.
Just a gross boy.
He's in love
I
with
love-
Mia's future baby.
Sorry for body shaming this video game character for being
I really
a
do love
gray
the-
monster.
Yeah,
I love
Nikki
the
asked,
movie Gross Boy in London.
Your hand is so bad. Why are you shooting a gun? How can you
I
shoot
know,
a gun?
his hand is
Yeah.
so fucked up right now, and he's just like, whoop.
Yeah, Nikki did ask a good question about how did he
Oh, that's a
reload.
good question.
Did he just use those 3 fingers that he's got? Oh! No!
Wait, no. Is it hole? I can't tell.
Thank God
No,
your
it is
wedding,
not whole.
Okay.
Thank God your wedding ring survived, guy. Am I right?
Wow, John. This is a fun character. What you're doing. Just really mean to widowers.
I'll never be a widower. You hear me?
Those- John's like those smug ass widowers, lording their dead wives over everyone.
They had it too good for too long. I think the game wants to show me to
Oh,
craft. so-
green herb. I remember that from 4.
Ah.
I used to know someone who was on the Resident Evil social team, and they had to explain why every 420 they just posted a picture of an herb and why it did so well to like the Japanese executives.
Oh.
Well, I bet that's actually a kind of a tough conversation, huh?
Yeah, I bet it is, yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They're apparently just happy with numbers. They don't really care.
Okay,
Oh,
Okay,
sure.
that's good.
I mean, they didn't stop doing it, right? Like, that still happened this year, didn't it?
Yeah, I think every year they
Did
do
it?
it.
That's fun. Fetch those bolt cutters, am I right? Yeah, Nikki. Let's all just do that. Have the sad time.
Now, crucially, Ethan has done absolutely nothing to stem the bleeding here.
Yes.
No,
Yeah.
not one fucking thing.
Like, not even wrap it up a little.
Nope. He's hasn't torn off a bit of his shirt or nothing.
I mean, I guess when you lose your hand, you kind of just accept that this is part of the job at this point.
It's the second time for him. Like, he's done this before.
How much blood is in the hand? That's a good question, Nikki.
Right.
I
Yeah.
feel like a lot.
A lot. Yeah.
Thankfully, it is like a gusher though. When you run out, that's just it. You're
It's just
you-
it.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
that's
just gummy. It's just gummy. There's no more liquid inside.
There's also a lot of nerve endings in the hand.
Ooh, I
So
bet. Yeah.
he should be passed out by now.
Ouchie, ouch.
Yeah. Oh,
Ah!
you know, this is
Hi.
a little hairy.
Oh yeah,
Bye.
they get pretty hairy.
Well, did y'all hear me just go, ah? That was
Yeah.
sincere. So this is without sound, and I'm still very frightened. So I will not be. I don't think I'll be getting through this game very easily.
Now, crucially, John, if you do have problems, we will have a bunch of guys going up on fanbyte.com.
That's good.
You, the audience,
Good.
Good.
Resident Evil Village. We will have all of the guys going live at midnight.
I
Guys on how to not get too scared.
yeah,
No, I don't.
Oh,
have
we
that.
should
Good
write that
guide.
guide. I'll write that guide.
yeah. Write that guide. How do I get not scared? I don't want to be a scared.
Idiot.
Oh,
Fuck!
a guide to Natalie. That's a really good idea. A guide to scare John, like Resident Evil scares John.
Okay, well, that's not nice. Why are
Do
y'all-
we have like a fun URL for the guides, like fanbyte.ifuckedup or something like that?
we
really good.
definitely need that.
It's gonna happen now.
I think we do, I think we do have a. I think we do have a fancy URL for our guides. I can't remember what it is all the time. It's not funny. Like it's not that funny though. We should get one.
Fanmade.guide.
Yep, a guide, but I do like the idea of getting like fan bite. Oh fuck! Oh shit!
When it gets really close like that, I don't care because that's not what in my mind it's like to get really close to a werewolf.
Right.
There's less kissing
Yeah.
involved. in
Getting
this
to know
version.
them. Yeah, candlelight
Yeah.
dinners.
Crucially, Ethan has had military training, and he can't aim down the sights. He just kind of like vaguely points. I've always like loved that Resident Evil 7 and 8 just has like this really like mediocre combat system to like make you feel
Right.
powerless against these creatures.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the fucking Skyrim of survival horror games.
Oh, Squid Ass has another interesting idea. Lose so much blood, you learn to live without it.
Oh, sure.
Like you just
Yeah.
adjust, you adapt.
Right. Well, it's not like a cut, you know, because he's got less body that he needs blood in.
Yeah. that
Okay.
makes
Now,
sense.
now,
I mean, we're all doctors here.
Nikki, you did just tweet post shit.zone. Can someone please grab that? Taylor, can you grab that, please?
Does that exist?
I think Taylor's on the job.
shit.zone is very good.
Taylor says, "God, let me open a browser tab." We're good.
Thank
Taylor's
you.
on
Now,
Thank you.
now, Imran, you mentioned that this is just RE4, right?
Yeah, I was about to say this is the opening village
This is the
section.
opening already.
So crucially, this section that Steven's in now is just an endless wave of lichens that he has to go from house to house surviving.
Can you?
So
oh,
it's
there's
like
so
an
many.
RE4.
Yeah.
Let's
You
run
only,
a
yeah, you
three.
only need a 3.
I gave you 3 lichen jokes.
I think you can do as many as you want. If you want to just hop on Twitter, you can make a million. I'm social manager. I get to make that.
Well, now you get paid for tweets, so I need to save the good luck and joke for
Oh,
Twitter.
sure, yeah.
I don't know if that's how it works. Like,
Now, Steven, okay. I mean, you do know there are people coming after you. You just don't care. You're just very brave.
Steven is notable.
I think Steven's very brave.
We've all been saying this for years.
What's that red barrel do? Oh, wow.
Check it out.
Oh, Steven, you're so strong.
Did he just have, like, weird assorted metal on him?
Yeah, he just had gears on him.
He was gonna put a top hat for fun.
Do we have to fucking sniper zoom on this guy's hand every time he's moving anything? Ethan,
Oh, this one's kind of built.
why did he wipe off his mouth?
These
Oh,
are,
nice.
like... I don't buy these as werewolves. They just look like jokers.
Jokers.
Like sloppy jokers.
Floppy jokers. Oh wow. Except I do not want to make a man witch with any of these.
I love the idea of these nasty werewolves walking around this village, like just with trash in their pockets.
I
think
do
that's
like
really
that.
like
That is
spooky.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Very cool.
Nice. Very cool.
As we all know, werewolves hate explosions and shots.
Oh
Yeah.
wow.
This is what gaming looks like.
Steven, you're very powerful.
Yeah, actually feel really weak right now because I don't have any of the stuff from my
No,
other
no.
save.
Crucially, you can get the shotgun from that one house you passed by.
Yeah,
That's-
trying to get.
Woof.
Where is it?
This not the house that you were just in, but it's the one next to it with like the crawl space you jumped down in.
LB, if you're facing a werewolf and you say woof, I think they would find that offensive.
I was just thinking that. I was like, oh no, that's so insensitive.
We have a very expansive vocabulary. Thank you very much.
Okay, Natalie asked, let's go around the room. Would you bang one of these lycans?
One of these? No.
No, not one of these.
No.
I need to take a bath first.
Yeah.
Now, Benicio del Toro's Wolfman?
This is like Geico Caveman Wolfman.
Right. It is.
No, I was a tentative yes, and no, I'm a definitely a
Yeah,
no.
right,
You ruined
definite
it.
no. Wow.
This is where they just reside, where Geico puts all their cavemen. It's just
Alright.
in this specific town.
Yeah, you know what? I'm back on board.
Of course it depends on the lycan. I'm not like...
Oh shit, dot help is good. Yeah, that's really good.
Oh shit, God help is very
That's
good.
That's good.
It's on that table over there.
Yeah, I wanted to block that.
I think I'd like...
Come on, Ethan. You can do it.
Ethan, get it.
Ah, Ethan! Ethan!
Get the detailing on that. Beautiful.
He was hesitating because his wife's favorite gun is a shotgun. I don't know. Ugh!
Yeah,
I never
Geico
particularly
Caveman.
understood the bags of flour as a mechanic, Steven, in this game. I guess it's to like stun them.
Oh, it's like a smoke bomb. Oh, fuck you. I know it's full of flour.
To like conceal your steps too, but maybe it's not that. Oh my gosh, these I don't like these guys.
No, I have never actually seen that particular animation, Steven, because I'm always outside when I get grabbed, so I didn't know they just like throw you outside the house. I like that.
Yeah, I've always gotten
Is the horse also a werewolf?
Wouldn't that be a
Is there a
horse?
bell ringing? I can't hear it. Is that a bell
Here's
ringing?
your
Now
yeah,
you-
it's bell ring.
Hagrid?
That's Hagrid.
You're a widower, Harry.
Your wife is fucking dead. Who's that big man?
You're a widower, Harry would actually be a great line.
I know.
Ah!
I know.
And there are your village bells, Imran, to call everyone off.
Yeah,
In
okay.
case you weren't 100%. In case you weren't sold that this is RE4 too.
I hope he gets up and is like, where's everyone going? Parcheesi?
No. Check this out. Check this out.
Oh.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
not
yeah,
that
that
part. The
thing.
next thing.
Oh.
No.
He had
no,
bandages on him
no.
the whole time
Come on. Come on.
in his
So-
pocket.
Jeez.
Hey, can you find my fingers? Like,
Maybe it's
Well, there's plenty of snow. You just put them on ice.
His fingers just in his pocket too. He figures out.
Just find a safe spot to hide them in the snow, keep them preserved. He'll be good. He can just sew
Oh,
them back
yeah.
up.
Well, he needs to
Then
find the
not.
fingers.
Sendot says wife dead, head empty.
This is very dark humor here.
It is
Oh,
dark humor, I'm
I-
sorry.
I never noticed the first time that she was like drawing
shouldn't
something
be
in
out
the
here. It's not
dirt
safe.
before.
That's fun.
I never thought to look at that.
It's a cool
Hey,
stick she's
can you
got.
hear me?
Oh, ma'am.
The numbers I play in the lottery.
The child's father.
Child?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, wait. Do you mean Rose? Is she here?
Rose! Rose, yes.
Nice smile.
She is in great danger.
Come to my house. We get
Since
TBS.
Mother
We can watch
Miranda brought her
reruns
to the
of
village,
The
we
Big
have
Bang
fallen into
Theory.
What are you talking about? The monsters?
This face deck is real good.
So
Oh, yeah.
world's danger.
I even think like
coming.
Lady Dimitrescu
Wait,
looks really really
where's
good.
Rose?
Like just from a
Who's
technical
Mother Miranda?
perspective, when she
The
gets like really
bell
up in your
tolls
face.
for us all.
Yeah.
They're coming again.
Like I didn't expect this to be like an actual like generational leap over 7, but it like looking at 7 today, it definitely is a much more graphically impressive game.
Right. Let's see here. Oh, it does the thing from Resident Evil 2 Remake where if a place has items in it that you haven't found yet, they're red. If you found
Oh.
everything in there, blue.
Oh.
You can get that sweet serotonin
That's
release.
Yeah.
Finding everything.
I would like that. I like that.
Sweet
Yeah.
serotonin release, says Colin. Me walking around the same 2x2 square for 20 minutes looking for a fucking like dingly little crystal
That-
to shoot.
Sounds
have,
like me. Yeah.
The psychostimulant in this game?
No, I don't think so.
Hmm.
Oh, this looks like a normal circle of candles on a circle on the floor.
Oh,
What's that?
sweet.
Totally normal. Nothing weird happening.
Oh, is that the Little Mermaid statue? Or are we in Denmark? I think we're in Denmark.
Oh, we might be in Denmark. Are we in Denmark?
Look at this wife. Isn't she dead?
Oh my fucking god.
So people are always like, "Why do you bully John? You're so mean to John." This is why. This is bullied John. Can you imagine if nobody bullied him? He'd be out of control.
Right.
You do it to keep them in check.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
a service.
Okay, that's not the
provided by
Little Mermaid.
fanbase.
That's like a baby with a sword. Or
I
woman.
love Game of Thrones.
Ooh. Crystals.
Was it you, John, saying today that you haven't thought about Game of Thrones since the finale?
Well, like I was saying, there was a world in which I like really cared about Game of Thrones, and like I thought about it all the time, and I watched every episode and whatever, and then I just saw like the fucking the screen caps from the prequel. I'm just like, not only do I not care about this, I actively want it to fail, which is like a weird feeling. But yeah, that's how I feel.
I feel like nothing has lost more cultural cachet for me than Game of Thrones has in the last like
Yeah.
2
Oh, and it was
years.
like overnight too.
Yeah. Like if I went to Hot Topic, could I find a Game of Thrones shirt? And I don't know that I would.
I was just in a Hot Topic not a week ago, and I did not see a single Game of Thrones shirt there.
That is wild.
I've got another good dead wife song. Here we go.
Hello,
Okay.
Nikki.
Your wife's dead. Your wife's dead. You'll never hold your wife ever again, like in Frozen. Anyway, I'll catch you all on the flip.
So okay, so Nikki did want to join the room just to do that. All right, that's fine.
These would also all be good themes for any Christopher Nolan movie.
Oh God.
It's not loud enough, Imran, for Nolan movie.
Just add
wow.
some bombs to the back.
Ooh, a maiden crest.
Oh, that's her. That's the lady.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey.
What's up, ma'am? Oh, right. So what's our, like how, what are we going to allow in this chat? Are we going to get to Big Lady in this stream?
Oh yeah, she's
Probably.
the first like lord.
Okay.
In fact, you see all the
Okay.
lords pretty quickly here.
Okay, so we'll just keep it cool.
We're gonna see creepy Chucky, big lady, hot raggedy ass Magneto, and
Oh.
Fishman.
Oh,
Those are a-
Fishman Magneto. All right.
I love Fish and Magneto.
Which do I think of less, Westworld or Game of Thrones? Now,
Westworld,
this
come
is an
on.
interesting question because,
Did you
yeah,
ever
like
think
I
about
have a
Westworld?
lot of, antipathy, Jesus, toward Game of Thrones. Now, here's the thing about Westworld is that I feel nothing about that. It is nothing. It is garbage of the most useless degree. It was never good. It didn't start good. It didn't end good. It's never, ever, 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 ever good or interesting enough for me to even think about it. This little monologue is the most I've ever spoken about Westworld, and I won't ever talk about it again.
What's that?
Rusted scrap.
Anyway.
I love Rusted Scrap.
Anthony Hopkins was
Yeah, Anthony Hopkins was
Westworld, and that's the only the I can't even remember his name. The one guy that I can't. Oh, it's gonna bother me if I don't know his name now.
All I can think about with Anthony Hopkins, I did not, like most Americans, I did not watch the Oscars this year or any year, come to think of it. But I did hear what happened at the end of the Oscars this year. And it was one of the funniest things I think I've ever heard. I don't know if any of you heard how that thing ended.
Nope.
Yeah.
No,
I know about it. It's really wild. But go ahead.
Basically, they did like Best Actor last this year, where they never do that because they always do like Best Picture or whatever because it's finale. But they switched it up to Best Actor this year, very clearly anticipating that Chadwick Boseman would win. And they were like laying it up for him. And Joaquin Phoenix came up onto the stage to go to give the thing, had a prepared like bit that he was supposed to do, and was like, they wanted me to do this bit, I'm not going to do the bit, where I was going to talk about my acting process or whatever. They want me to talk about that. That's not how it works for me, so anyway. Best Actor is Anthony Hopkins. Anthony Hopkins is not here.
He's not here. They wouldn't let him speak via Zoom. Like, they just wouldn't let him do it. Then the show's over.
And he said, and so like Joaquin Phoenix is like, all right, everybody, good night.
Good
and
night.
leaves.
No moral. Good night. Turn out the light. Yeah, it was really weird.
Jimmy Simpson was who I was thinking of. That's the only other like actor in that show I'd like actually like enjoy.
Oh, you mean McCoyle from It's Always Sunny? Yeah.
Yeah, they also have these guys have a kind of a Bigfoot, a Sasquatchy.
They are kind of Sasquatchy, huh?
I think they have their own Travel Channel show.
So maybe you're in like
maybe.
Oregon.
Oh, sure.
Would that
Oh,
be such a great twist? He's never left the States. He's just still in Oregon.
Yeah.
it's an M. Night Shyamalan village twist. They're just in Oregon. Unbelievable.
Yeah, the R, like the Resident Evil, everything fades down except for the S and M. Night.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Shyamalan.
I'm just glad to see normal people.
Oh my god.
Have you seen any other survivors?
No, they're
Same.
all in Louise's house.
Thrilled
And
to
she's
see
not
normal
answering and the
people.
gate is locked.
Quiet girl.
Louisa's house.
Outsider.
If this is anything like RE7, they're gonna die real fast.
Like, immediately.
Sorry, I wanted to see what this game
Shit,
was
we're
about and
sitting
not
ducks
talk
in
about
Can you old man
Westworld.
walk?
No, that's fine.
Oh no, it's okay. There's
One of the monsters cut him.
nothing to
He's
talk
lost
about.
a lot of blood. We have to get into Louise's house.
I don't think that being bit
Must be a way inside.
in this game, in this
Stay
universe,
here.
is what
Be
transfers
Don't move until I get those
werewolfness to
gates
you, I
open.
will say. I mean,
Okay.
Ethan's
Right.
defense on the whole like getting bit thing.
Now, what does transmit? Like,
Do you get turned into a
like,
werewolf by science experiment by some kind of like?
LB, I think literally yes.
Yeah.
You learn like in the very late stages of the game like what's causing all this.
And it's I'm like assuming some kind of corporate or government science
Hey,
experiment.
Steven,
Yeah.
can you go back in the house and try to shoot the old man?
Will not let me back in the house, Nikki. I'm sorry.
Fuck! Fuck!
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Dancing Dynamo says you can get bit, but only transform if they do it lovingly.
Oh.
It has to be like a tender gift.
Sure.
That's
Yeah.
a
Yeah. Yeah.
good gift. Yeah.
Like
Turn into the Geico caveman. I don't know if it's yeah.
The most precious gift of all.
God.
Get a TV show on ABC and everything.
People have been modding this game already. Like, they've been putting, like, it and fucking Barney in it. And
Yeah.
it really just should be the Geico caveman.
Yes.
I saw one where they gave Lemmy Dimitrescu Thomas the Tank Engine face, and it was just
Yeah.
terrifying.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not used to
Yeah.
relying
People
on
did that with
other
Mr. X back in the day. I remember that.
Remember when they made the dragons in Skyrim look like Macho Man Randy Savage?
Yes.
that was pretty good.
Modding kind of peaked then,
know
didn't
anything
it?
about what's
Yeah,
going
kind
on
of
here?
did.
That was when Bethesda was
doesn't
like,
make
okay,
any
we gotta
sense.
get in on the ground floor of this,
Is
guys.
there
We
a
gotta
time limit?
monetize.
Always
Oh,
pretend.
There's not a time limit on this
Nope,
one, right?
no limits whatsoever on this stream. Just like Returnal.
Father? We have to get
Who's
inside.
this guy? He looks like a director.
Let's
he?
see.
I mean, I don't mean a specific
Oh.
director. He just looks like he
Just
would be a
hold on a
director.
bit
He actually he looks like director era Clint Eastwood with more hair.
Nikki, we can't pull the guns out. I'm sorry, we can't shoot them.
Yeah, I can. This is all I can do. Pull out the real guns. You know what I'm saying?
Steven, they're trying their
The real
best here.
guns.
Like Steven, they're trying their best, Nikki, to
Steven.
not.
Looks like you're swimming when you do that.
Anybody home?
Maybe a familiar voice. Louisa!
Hello?
Open up! It's me, Elena!
I think
Hello?
Nikki just said, "Damn, Thomas the Tank Engine, the huge rat."
Right? That's good stuff.
That
That's,
is good
bothers me.
stuff.
That's one of the 5 billion things that
Father.
bothers me about Big
For
Vampire
God's
Lady
sake, Julian,
Whispers.
let us
Everyone
in.
acts like they're
No, they'll
such
smell the
cool
blood.
hip
You'll
perverts
endanger
because they
us
think
all.
a
My
9-foot
father will
tall
die
lady's
out
hot.
here.
Big
That's
fucking
not my
deal.
problem.
That's
What's
perverted.
going on?
Thomas the
Yeah.
Tank Engine on the Big
Wanna let
Lady.
a
That's
dying
perverted.
man in
You got points for
tomorrow.
that.
Come now, these
Otherwise, like,
people
fuck
are
off.
our
You're just a
friends.
normal person.
Go on.
Literally running a train is what you're saying.
Can y'all fucking
Jeez.
Can y'all just imagine if Capcom just made a
no.
character with the Thomas the
I mean-
Tank Engine face?
Julian,
That would be amazing. How brave would that be?
I mean, they let you
Incredible.
play as a piece of tofu in one of these games. You know, like it wouldn't be
Yeah.
outside the realm of what they've done.
It'd be sick if they just put a train in one of the fighting games.
See, Satan's Sword that would explain, is asking why they all have American accents, and I would point out that they're in Oregon, not
Yeah,
Europe.
this is
But the
it.
theory has more
I'll
credibility
check on the
now.
others.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Raisinette has just jumped in my wheelchair and it's making her.
I would not be as
Queen.
welcoming to people if there was like werewolves just running around to like strangers.
I mean, most
No.
of them weren't welcoming. It was just that one lady. She was the only welcoming person.
I would absolutely
Well-
be those Bloodborne houses that were like laughing and mocking people for knocking at the door.
Oh, yeah, 100%, 100%.
I love that she tells you to wait here, and you can wait here. And here's this like fucking useless ass like little travel guide to look through. It just like leaf through awkwardly. I thought that was a
Yeah,
funny bit.
right. Enjoy our village.
That's great. I love that. I love that kind of
Come
flavor.
inside. The
Yeah.
others are waiting.
It's very like a Nancy Drew game, you know?
Ooh, yeah.
Fuck is this?
You've
I'm
played
kind of
those,
like-
right?
Outsiders, you're gonna get
I
us
love
all
those.
killed.
Yeah, I want to see if like one of the really old
He helped
ones is like
Leonardo and Elena.
low enough. It requires like as little enough
Take a sip.
computer power to see if I could stream it, because I can only I think stream things with like
That's all that's left.
very not demanding
Your
computer.
entire
Like freestyle. I can definitely stream freestyle.
All that's left.
that's good.
There is no one left.
Chips challenge.
A worthless,
Oh, you
Invalid-
can stream Chips Challenge.
a stupid,
Oh, what? This is the first
Man,
game with
bitch.
white on white racism.
And you.
I didn't see. Oh wow.
bloody man and an
Wow,
outsider
worthless
in here
invalid,
like
huh?
nothing.
Okay.
Expect to be
Oh
all
yeah, no,
safe.
this guy
Wow.
sucks. He's
Wow.
bad.
There is no.
Can you kill this guy?
Guess they heard what I said about the guy's wife.
They turned it on you, John. Yeah, this game's got it's kind of like Phasmophobia. It's got like microphone support.
Tomorrow we're all
God, they need to. They really need to put that in more games.
like a damn
That's
husband.
fucking great.
Put
That's
will-
a really good thing.
That's
I
enough.
will fucking say,
This house has
on the
protected
last
my
couple of
family
nights when
for
I've been playing this
generations.
alone in the dark,
drunk or
and it's
not,
been very quiet
you are
out,
all welcome
I have
and safe
muted
in
the
here.
controller on my PS5 just in case, because I was so scared of what was going on.
Oh my
What the
gosh,
hell is
that's,
going
that's
on?
Just
amazing.
be
We don't
safe,
know.
you know?
One day we were a quiet, devout village, and the next, the monsters came and attacked us.
Oh yes, the dream to be a quiet, devout village.
Come,
Oh yeah. Oh, you'll see how
Where
devout
is
they
your
are.
husband?
Yeah.
Don't mind the fact that the village is called Resident Evil
he's
Village.
out.
Please ignore that. Otherwise, we're a normal Christian village that just so happened to be called Resident Evil Village.
To be fair, Nikki, to be fair, in Japan it is Biohazard. So
Biohazard.
That's your village.
That's worse. That's definitely the worst name for a town.
welcome to Biohazard.
Listen, Resident Evil is the doctor. Okay.
Rage ones, hear our voice.
Steve, now we can see how devout they all are.
Yeah, super devout. Look at them.
Is Ethan holding anyone's hands, and if so, how?
She's kind of holding his hand, it seems like, more.
Okay. I wouldn't. That seems like a bad idea on her part.
Yeah. She's like, oh, why are you wet? Oh, no.
What sacrifice? What sacrifice are they gonna make? That's alarming.
I dead ass thought like they were being like, we're gonna make a sacrifice, and then like that lady was gonna pull out a gun on me in first person.
You know, they're really
I've
they're
heard it
trying to
before.
get their devout
There was an
village
old
back.
woman
You know
in the
what their
graveyard.
favorite band is? Taking Back Sunday. No, get back, Elby, no!
And I hope it protects
Bye, LB. We love you.
No.
John will put you in bad joke jail.
Oh, I have so many messages on Discord I haven't read.
Elby, welcome back.
Leonardo, what's wrong? Are you okay?
That was very offensive.
I'm sorry.
Now things have devolved here, and the praying is not working.
Yeah,
Does that
clearly
mean-
it didn't.
Elby, does that mean I get cut from the team?
So, Ethan, who has a gun, is currently just doing nothing about any of this.
He has 2 guns
He has 2 guns.
and a knife.
Whoa, Ethan, what are you?
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
What's his job?
No,
again?
no, it's
Software
getting
engineer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
What the fuck?
But to be fair, he's fought like monsters before. Like this isn't his first rodeo.
He was clearly bad at it, right?
Let him go.
You were
He
saying
survived.
he gets chomped all the time.
I think this makes the line of dialogue even worse that I was complaining about in the podcast that we're about to hear.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I forgot that he has like a gun during this entire scenario, and he
Right.
just can't be at help anyone.
I mean, no one.
That wasn't your father anymore. You did the right thing.
Yeah, Ethan does react to everything in this village like he's like, whoa, what? I can't believe that people are turning into monsters. Whoa! Like,
This entire place is collapsing.
I don't know. I can kind of relate to that.
but he has fought monsters. He spent
Yeah,
an
I
entire
know,
game.
but okay. So there's this Italian
He was
place
already gone.
that I used to like order from. I like it. You're poisoning every time, but I always act really surprised when it happens. I think it's the same.
It's definitely the same. You're right. You're right.
Get out of here.
All right, so Ethan only understands a monster if it's made out of algae, but not anything else. All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, not a very genre savvy character.
No, yeah, I guess not.
Trucky.
I like this cabinetry.
Sorry, the house is still on fire.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's not a big deal. Don't worry.
And
about it.
crucially, it's made out of wood.
The whole house is made out of wood and it's still on fire
Right.
on the other side of the door.
You know, we're working on it.
And this dude's just fucking. Oh, we got any fucking Cheez-Its?
It's not that on
We can
fire.
just get through this
though.
wall.
On fire.
Oh,
It's
fire.
not that on fire.
The
Not
fire's
that
super
on
fast.
fire.
Okay, sure.
Pretty sure half the house is on fire.
Yeah, I've seen buildings more on fire. The LB is right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, in the finale of Backdraft, maybe.
Did you know that there was a Backdraft experience at Universal Studios
I
Hollywood?
went to it.
I've been to it. Yeah.
I've been to it.
But they wouldn't let me be in it because I have asthma, and there was a whole thing at the beginning where they were like, if you have asthma, you have to leave. So I've never seen the Backdraft experience.
And you
person.
never
Wow.
will.
Nick, you
Yeah.
understand racism and ableism. That's
Yeah,
unbelievable.
now it's. Oh fuck yeah! I love Jurassic Park. All right, bye.
Blackjack Attack says, what if you told Ethan to think of them as lichen, L-I-C-H-E-N thropes?
Hey.
Let me back up.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could just keep the car through the whole game? You're just running through people.
Are there any Resident Evil games where you just have a truck the whole time?
I would love that.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, he did break the car.
I mean, there's State of Decay, which is a zombie game. Not a Resident Evil game, but a zombie game where you get trucks. Multiple trucks.
No, I mean
I
one truck,
like
and it's your truck for the whole time.
Let's move.
And it's like your special truck. You're a truck guy.
Don't worry. And try
So
not to
like
breathe in the
like
smoke.
Mad Max, like that's your car that you just bring with you to the zombies.
Yeah, to protect you because you're a truck guy.
Right.
Now,
There's a lot
I
of
hope
like
your family is safe.
I don't know, like a Resident Evil game about
too.
like the kind of guy who posts
Once you
truck
get out here,
memes
maybe you'll
on
get to meet
Facebook.
them.
And he loves his truck, and then he has to like go through the horror game with his truck. I think that would be really good. I think it would appeal to a lot of people. With trucks.
I'm a bit confused why we aren't addressing the fact that Ethan, instead of trying to go out the garage door, he just floored through the house as fast as he could.
Yeah, and he's
It's
taking
really
out,
fun.
taking out all the support walls, and now they're like,
Hey,
we
don't
have to
talk
go
like that.
up.
Find a safe route, stick
We have
around
to,
until I can find
we
my
have to
daughter.
climb on the stuff
My
we
hunch
just
is she's in that
destroyed.
old castle.
Let's
Jump
go.
out the window. Don't be like
place
a
is full of
pussy.
nothing
Come
but
on.
blood
I've
and
seen
death.
he does
I
it in
don't wanna be
Resident Evil
alone
4
while you're-
like constantly.
Constantly.
The other guy.
Philip the Snowman is asking if you should
That's not
replay
him.
Dead Island. I actually was doing a bit of replay of Dead Island with some friends in co-op, and
Really?
yeah, it's not aged well. It's
Didn't like it at the time.
I forgot how like bad the combat system is in that game. Like you just like flail around and the zombies
Give me your
eventually
hand.
fall over.
It's got that song though.
Got that
It
song,
does.
man.
Ethan,
That
go!
song, man.
Save your daughter!
Just jump. Just like it's not even a big jump. Just like raise your hand like a few like feet up to get love you.
God. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's the most protracted thing ever. Oh my god. I mean, she deserved it. Yeah, I agree with you, Nikki.
Why is everyone dying on me? Damn.
It's like you had a gun that you could have stopped.
Yeah, that's true.
This is just too
This off the
much.
pass.
Ethan just goes, this is just too much. You know what, y'all? This is too much.
Just
Ethan might be the funniest Resident Evil character ever.
Ethan is anti-gun ever since his wife was killed.
Yeah, 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
this place is going.
Yeah, fucking Ethan's like, I'd rather write a letter to Wayne LaPierre than go to
Is this
Europe
happening
and
again?
deal with all this shit.
Shit.
Whoop. Ethan knows the power of a jump. Can I go back in there? Nope.
Natalie, Ethan is mentally not ill in ways I wish I was.
I kind of wish to let you go back into the house and just like immediately killed Ethan.
Right, yeah.
Like you're given
Bye.
the option to be dumb and just go back in the house.
Oh, Demon Crest. That game rules.
Okay.
What religion is this?
Mentally regular. That's definitely
Mentally
Ethan.
regular.
I don't know. This
Mother Miranda.
religion is confusing to me. Whoa, what?
I thought he was caught on a scarecrow. Like that was my first visual interpretation.
I wonder if that was intentional because it's in like a cornfield thing.
Yeah.
And we've seen scarecrows before.
Crucially, again, Ethan does nothing. He does not pull out a gun. He does not yell, "Stop it!" He just watches as the scarecrow lady murders the poor villager.
Some real none of my business energy.
I was literally about to say, I'll be like, at this stage of the game, I feel like Ethan is actually in the right to be like, this is none of my business.
I've got nothing to do here. This is fine.
So far he has no idea that like this village has any connection to Chris or his wife or the baby or anything like that.
Exactly.
He's just here.
I mean, wouldn't you put those two things together if this was happening to you? I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't. Maybe I wouldn't.
Ethan might just think he's unlucky.
Yeah.
I think it's a problem, and like this is a legitimate problem with the Resident Evil universe. It's never clear to me how important and out there the fact that there are zombies
Right.
in this universe is to normal people.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, they
Yeah,
know
it-
Raccoon City got nuked, I guess.
Yeah, and
guess,
that
yeah.
killed Umbrella through like stock price devaluation.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So people were like tutting and somewhat concerned, basically.
Yeah.
Sorry, Natalie. Natalie said Ethan is a mentally regular white man who knows how to stay in his lane.
That's so true. I can't believe we found the only one. Wow, Ethan, you didn't have a take on neurodivergent people today? On Twitter? Good for you, Ethan.
Do you think Ethan has a Twitter?
Oh yeah.
Yes, and he only used it to tweet like sports teams.
I was about to say. I was literally about to say, Elby. He just responds to like basketball, like Twitter accounts or whatever.
I was gonna say like he's that one that just all the normal tweets except for like the ats are weird and unhinged, but all the normal tweets are retweeting for a sweepstakes kind of thing.
The actor at mold companies, and he's just very aggressive with them about removing mold.
Squish, 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 squish.
Looks like you're stabbing your own hand.
Look what I can do.
Look what I can do.
Okay, where am I going again here? Look for Rose, right? Looking for a baby. How far
So
do
wait,
you think
you got-
babies can
your
go?
baby got stolen
Yeah.
by your friend?
A guy who saved my life once and then taught me guns.
Okay.
You put the crest in the castle gate back in.
Oh, right. I've got the crest.
Teach me how to gunny. Teach me how to gunny. You're welcome.
Gun kata.
Gun kata. God, remember that movie?
Equilibrium?
Yeah.
I do. I was convinced.
I unironically love Equilibrium. It's such a fun movie.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
when
been a
they-
really long time since I've seen it.
Remember when they like put the Mona Lisa in a shredder or whatever?
I
the fuck?
do, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That's a fucked up looking little door, huh?
Yeah.
So one of my favorite things, Steven, they mentioned on the podcast, John, is they actually explain why the village has all these stupid, intricate puzzles that you have to solve.
All right. Good. I mean, they are my favorite part of Resident Evil games. Or
Yes,
like, you
same.
know,
Nothing but blood and death.
we have to unlock this door with medallions I found scattered across the entire world. Wow, Steven, wow. Wow, I guess we're doing a full Nikki playthrough of this game.
This is a 100% Nikki run.
Yes, even you, fuck yeah!
Nikki, there's a trophy for shooting 5 birds out of the air too.
Oh wow, that's a big one.
Okay, this is the part I wanted to suggest where we listen to, because I'm very curious what everyone thinks about this bit.
Well, I think we can just listen to it on the stream, so I'll try to.
Yeah, I'm just unmuting the
Let's
stream and
see, I'm gonna
listening
unmute
to
it.
echo of our voices.
You're not local. Even better. Mother Miranda's gonna love you.
What? Okay, so that is just Magneto, huh?
Whatever.
Philip, I
Father
really
Gascoigne
wish
is Magneto.
I did this guy.
When you're whining, we're almost there.
I do love this guy's accent.
Okay, he sounds like he would give a killer reading of of course I come fast, I got fish to catch.
He looks like a pure Stormare character.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
Or
Right?
oh,
My daughters and I will deliver to you.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Shut the fuck up! What? Where? You mean
Did
you'll
Tim
screw
Burton
around
just
with
like
an
break into the
employer?
office and started like designing things?
Me. And I'll put on a show that everybody.
he just brought a lot of his own concept art.
And the Capcom was like, I don't know, seems fine.
The man thinks suffering is a
I like this.
Yak yak is a man's
Yeah,
dick
this
is
is
cut off
great.
in the castle.
This is
Blah
very good.
blah.
This is what I like for horror things. Little
I've heard
creepy
all your
dolls.
arguments. Some of you were
Candles.
less persuasive.
It's a cool
than
setup. I
others,
feel like I
but
was maybe too hard.
I've
Well,
made my
I'll wait till this is over.
Heisenberg, the man's fate is in your hands.
Mother
So this is
Miranda,
showing
I
you like the
must-
rogues gallery of this game.
Totally.
Yeah.
Is but a child, and his devotion to you is questionable. Give the mortal to me, and I will ensure he is ready.
Shut your damn hole! And don't be a sore loser.
I love that he can
You'll
do
find
the
your
Thor
food somewhere
hammer
else.
pulls.
Quiet now, child. A Adults are talking.
I'm the child.
Have you seen
You're
those
the one who's
TikToks
arguing with
where
Miranda's
it's
decision.
that
You wouldn't know
person,
responsibility if it was
and,
well.
Oh, keep glory!
the
One day your
audio
head might actually
is,
fit your ego!
Here's your milky since you want to be a fucking kid.
Silence! My decision is final.
You seen those ones? You know,
No. Can't say I
Remember
have.
from when she
I think my favorite line in this, Ethan, is and Steven is Ethan going, "Can I have a say in this?"
Lycans and gentlemen,
But who's
Like
the
in-
one
we
with
thank
the
you for winning.
wings?
And now
That's
let
what
the
the
games begin!
So the one in the middle's the big bad one, I guess.
Yes.
The sixth one.
That is
Which made
literally Peter Stormare.
That is.
That is the beloved character actor.
7, 6,
so Demetrius Desk, whatever how you pronounce your name.
Mrs. Desk. Yeah, that's her
Mrs.
name.
Desk.
Mrs. Desk.
My third grade teacher, Mrs. Desk.
She's not in, but like the entire game. Then I just.
Oh.
The game is structured. I don't think it's too much to say this. The game is basically structured as a hub world with that village that I just came from as a hub that you return to. But otherwise is split up into 4 major zones, each ruled by one of those characters that you move between. And each zone is like themed completely differently and even plays almost completely differently.
So do you think people are going to be mad that the horny vampire lady is not in the entire game?
People are definitely going to have thoughts about it. Yeah.
She is in it for maybe a grand total of 3 hours of complete life. I would say maybe 3 to 4, depending on your skill. But she's like not in it much. She's literally going to be the first place we go.
For some reason, that doesn't surprise me. Like I never got the sense that that was going to be a big thing. But I don't know. Maybe
Like all their marketing has centered around it in the last like 3 months, but I think
Yeah.
they kind of fell into that.
Yeah,
of-
totally.
of like, oh, people
Like
are
it
really
was,
into her.
Oh, our market researchers all say that this new thing is taking hold of the nation. It's called being, am I pronouncing this right? Horny?
Hornet?
Horny?
Horny?
Yeah, horny. Does a lot of numbers.
I think part of it too is just like because she is the first lord that you fight in this game. They were like, oh, well, we'll show stuff from the early parts of the game, and then that was just happened to be the thing.
And it
like
happened to
Wonder
be the
Woman
9 foot.
fixated.
Right. It just happens to be the 9 foot big jokes in it.
Right. And a fucking dump truck, for real. Like, she has like one of the biggest and firmest asses I've ever seen in a video game. I play Warframe.
Let's model the kind of behavior we want chat to have. And like, well, that's all.
Okay,
Okay.
Ethan is
Hold
currently
up.
in a death phase.
That is the most like ridiculous thing I think I've seen this game
Yeah.
so far.
That was
Yeah,
weird.
Do those
I
freaks
agree.
have
I
rose?
agree with you, Imran. Yeah.
I don't know. Ethan pulling out a box of like actual bandages, like medical grade
Yeah.
bandages, 20 minutes
Sure.
after he gets his fingers bit off. It's very
Uh-huh.
good.
Crucially, I honestly like Raggedy Magneto more than like Lady Dimitrescu as
I thought
like
it was
a
cool.
character. I think Peter Stormare is just
He's
a really
I love him.
He reminds
Good.
me of the gunman from Haunting Grounds a lot.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. There is some Hunting Grounds ass energy to this game for sure. Just like throughout.
Yeah.
Down to like you're in a big castle at different points. There's like a lot of stuff involving nades.
Also, Lycans and Gentlemen is just such a really good line. It's such a good line to like address like a crowd of werewolves.
It does set the
Right.
tone for this game, I think, in a pretty fun way.
Yeah. Pretty game.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, fucking do it. Do it. Do it.
God.
Yeah, there we go.
Poor little birds. No.
Not sure how I feel about this guy yet.
Oh, is this the...
I've heard him as like the universal complaint for this game. Of like he just sucks.
Oh man, this is this guy.
Anyone has heard of the likes.
Okay.
A hero searching for his daughter.
His characterization is fine. Like I think like like the role he plays in this game is totally fine, but like the presentation about like how they render him as just like mean.
Yeah.
Crucially, like when they were like explaining like the merchant the Duke the first time, they're like, we wanted to like make the weirdest looking character in the game, and they just made it like a really obese man and like the tightest confined spaces they could think of.
Yeah.
Which is like they've had great shopkeepers in the past. They didn't need to like be suddenly really body shamey about it.
Back, what are you buying? What are you selling? Just bring that guy back.
I just feel like he's a merchant, and this is a world that has like werewolves in it. Like this guy can get clothes that fit.
Oh, totally. That's just it. Like he could look like this, and then just like
you don't need to make me have do big frown.
100%.
Totally.
Yep.
He does say at various points, John, he will say, what are you buying? Just something an old friend of mine used to say.
Yeah, I've heard. I mean, it's good. I just don't know why they don't. I mean, just like, I just love that guy. I miss that guy. He's my buddy.
That guy was cool.
Yeah.
I love that he's never explained or addressed at all.
They were gonna bring him back for 5, if I recall, and then like decided, oh no, it would be too similar to RE4 if we did that.
Oh, and the zombies chasing you aren't fucking similar from game to game. Like that's so weird. The stuff that people get stuck on design.
Curiously, they gave the merchant a bigger role, at least a speaking role in this one. He doesn't just kind of like pop up. He does just pop up, but like he actually
he's a major character in this game.
He like actually holds like real conversations with Ethan, which kind of makes it suck more because his only characterization, like visually, is fat guy in a really tiny place every single time, regardless of where you see him. It's a fat guy in a tiny space.
Yeah.
Yeah, like LB said, with like clothes that don't fit, and it's like no shoes, which is a weird choice.
It's like, aren't you cold? Like we get cold too, okay? We're not like actual whales. It's not how it works. We get I have such bad for circulation. My feet get cold so fast. Like being fat doesn't mean you can't get cold. Whereas like, oh, come on.
Yeah. Look at that marble. How lovingly rendered that marble is.
Oh, this whole place, Dimitrescu's castle looks incredible.
Big RE1 and RE2 vibes, and the castle.
Cool. Is that it?
So the shopkeeper pronounced it Dimitrescu, and I can't do the French accent he does, but that's like the pronunciation. Yeah.
You learn most of like what's going on in this world through Duke, that guy that we just talked to.
Okay.
And
French people aren't tall. That's silly.
Croissant.
French people aren't tall.
Name one.
Yeah.
Name one. You can't.
That's true. I can't. Never met one in my life.
Actually, that's not true. There was a very intimidating French girl in my high school who was very tall.
The person known professionally as Andre the Giant. So, you know, not the hardest. Not the hardest case to crack.
How owned I
am. Quick warning here for some more hand stuff coming up.
Okay, thank you.
Natalie's wife will also be making an appearance, finally.
Yeah, Yennefer.
Yeah, drag me away, ladies. Let's go.
This is always happening to me.
As you said, Imran, he is the worst protagonist. He's just getting hit all the time.
Like Chris would take out a gun by this point.
Right. Yeah.
He'd have been shooting them the whole time, but he was being dragged.
Let's take a look at him.
Funke asks, why don't they clean off the blood? There is a lore reason for that, actually.
You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you? Let's see how special you are.
Yes, Mother.
Like, I'm sure this contributes to the horniness aspect of her, but like that dress is really like graphically impressive.
Oh,
yes,
and the fabric stuff in this game is. I mean, this is a gorgeous game.
Also, more proof that tailoring exists in this village.
Exactly.
Right.
Like Duke does business with.
Wow!
Quickly, Mother.
Okay.
Okay. First, I must inform Mother Miranda.
Okay.
But later, well, there will be enough.
So one of my favorite things is after you beat the game, you unlock a bunch of motion capture footage, and they do this scene in motion capture, and you get to see what it's like, how how they did it with her.
That's cool.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because the facial gap stuff is wild.
I wish this game had the DMC thing of like you could just watch the motion capture as the cutscenes.
As the cutscenes, yeah. That was one of the best things they ever did.
When she buttons her dress, does her like little minions they have to like climb a little ladder to get the top?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah,
that's fun.
They're her daughters, is how she characterizes them. This is the hand stuff coming up, by the way.
A little less fun. Is this the hand stuff going on?
This is the hand stuff. I'm about to do the hand stuff, so if anybody really doesn't want to see this.
Steven, you're really not supposed to do hand stuff on Twitch, but I mean... Boo. Oh, no!
John's punishment!
Oh, my God.
Do not like.
Oh!
Told ya.
The way this could have gone?
Like, do the developers just secretly hate Ethan? I don't understand what they want me to feel here.
That would explain it.
Wasn't there another way out of that?
Definitely there was.
Definitely another way out of
Don't
that.
worry. He's fine now. He's fine now. He's got
the
Got
juice.
some juice, some hand juice.
The hand juice in this universe, like if you let me see if I can. Does it
Wow,
say?
if Jesus Christ had that stuff, we could be to a really different situation.
The only thing stopping Jesus from getting off the cross was just determination. Like, he was not motivated enough.
He had that hustle mentality, you know.
So, Steven, I don't think they explain it in the game, in this one at least, what the juice does.
In Resident Evil 7, the juice, if you look at the like item description of it, it says something like promotes rapid cellular regeneration or something like that, and that's the only indication in this entire universe is that one item description that says like this is why his hands sewed back together.
Wow.
Also, not clear why the bakers have tons of it.
Right? Yeah.
Right. Yeah. They just got Wolverine juice laying around.
It's so strange because again, it ties back into that thing. It's like, wait, so like after the zombie stuff happened, did like the government just like figure out, oh, we can do good zombie regeneration stuff without turning people into zombies, and like medicine leapt forward 600 years or something.
Right. Yeah, we left zombies behind. Now it's just everything else from True Blood that we need to worry about.
How far in the castle is the scene, Steven?
Which one?
The Lego scene.
The Lego scene. It's pretty deep.
Tournament. It's after the first like major fight. I think it's like right after you meet her. Like Ethan like sees her again, like Lady D.
It's,
but
it's the next time that I bump into Dimitrescu for sure.
I still love like examining items. I love that part.
It's so good. It's one of my favorite things.
I do like that.
The like examine things, put them together real quick like Legos to open a door because you need to put like a weird gem into a lion's mouth on a cage, and then its mouth opens and it reveals like, oh, it had a slip of paper inside that has the combination to this lock, like that shit.
Yeah, interesting.
Give me tons of that, and this game has a good chunk of that for sure.
Hey, Imran, do you want to maybe explain the tweet that you just quoted? Because that's a crazy thing.
Just reading this headline: scientists have taught bees to smell the coronavirus. They can identify a case within seconds, which is like, if I have COVID, I don't want to get like bees all over me.
That's a real double whammy. That's fine. Oh, why
are you here?
Hey.
This would be a good Hitman level.
Ooh,
yeah.
And have
do
you
a Halloween
found your
IO, please do a Halloween level where you have to like hunt down an actual vampire.
If she is truly here, the lady of the castle would have kept
what are
little
you doing?
Rose in her private chambers. Would she
I do
not?
love bees. Bees are good.
Dimitrescu?
I mean, I don't want them on me. I'm
Very
allergic,
same.
but
Why don't you
Oh,
take
are
a
you?
look?
Yeah.
Maybe you'll get lucky.
How bad?
And speaking of
It's
looking,
unclear.
care to make a purchase?
I am. I don't know if it's like anaphylaxis, but my dad and I are both allergic. My dad's super allergic to bees. He's also allergic to flounder.
Oh.
My partner, who's in the chat, recently bought a 3.5 foot long bee, which is a very like literally a plush bee that is extremely long, and she will like just exit the room occasionally and just take a picture of like other plushes just riding or battling the bee.
I love that. I love
Cat?
that.
Oh my god, get out.
I also did not notice that Rev was in the chat, who posted if Pontius Pilate had been sufficiently tall, which is very funny.
No, Cat, get the fuck back. Sorry. This cat is just being a nightmare.
Securing goods is more
I want stopping power, because I'm taking too many bullets.
Yeah.
One moment, please.
I always did stopping power in 4. That's pretty much what I did.
Yeah, I mean, because you don't need to worry about, like, recoil and stuff. You just aim
Please
good.
come again.
Yeah, just be good, you know?
Yeah. I maxed out the initial handgun in RE4 and got really, really good at headshots, which meant, like, it just totally broke the game because everything popped within, like, the first bullet or so.
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
Resident Evil 2 had like a whole system in it that I found out about later, where if you like timed it correctly, where it's like, you know, you'd be like aiming down sights, and then if you waited for the like reticle to get small and shot right then, like right as it landed on getting small, it was like a one-hit kill on every normal enemy.
I was bad at that because I panicked a lot.
What is oiling this wood? This wood is in great shape. The
it's great
tables,
shape.
the paneling,
It's so rosy.
It's somebody's doing a really great job keeping
Really
this place
great job.
nice.
Get
Yeah.
the texture on this table, like the way that the
know.
light catches it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're doing incredible work.
Are you playing, Steven, in like the ray traced mode or?
Oh, I don't know. I'm on PS5, so I think I'm just on whatever the default is.
Is that just a statue of some jugs? What is that?
Ray tracing is on, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, just like, this is the boob room.
What the fuck? That's just boobs, man. There's a bunch of them.
Look,
This is
art
my
imitates
kitty's
life.
room.
Are you telling me, LB, that you would not have a titties room if you were like had the money and resources to do so?
I mean, a titties room would be like my 4th room, not even like my 40th.
Kitchen, titty room.
Yeah, right. 100%.
I never did, when I was on my previous playthrough of this, I never did find all the secrets in this castle. There was like 1 or 2 areas where I never completely cleaned them out, so I'm curious to see if I have better luck this time or if somebody else figures it out.
Did you do the labyrinth puzzle last time?
Oh yeah, I've
like,
done all the labyrinth puzzles, for sure.
Those are very fun. Those are very fun, like, little mini games.
Place is so clean. Who's keeping it this clean?
So that you do find a ton of diary entries from like various maids who worked here.
Okay.
Are they like, hey, I think these are vampires, we gotta get the fuck out?
Totally they are.
They've asked me for my blood type every single day.
They're very funny because they always start out like, hey, these people are really peculiar, and then like the deeper you go through, fuck, I'm so fucked. I need to get out of here. Someone please help me.
I feel like you wouldn't be fucked though, because this place is huge, and if no vampire's gonna want to clean this thing.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, they wouldn't.
This is a
they
lot
would
of
need
work.
people
You just
around.
keep somebody around. You want it like a familiar.
I think that all the people have been cleaned out of this village in like the last like day or two. The thing, like these people have been living under the thumb of these monsters for a while. Normally, like it's just like, oh, okay, monsters rule the town, but like it's chill. Like they don't hurt us or anything. And then
I mean, like real life, like
real life.
Monsters rule the town IRL.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just how it be sometimes.
So it's basically just the video game equivalent of what are you gonna do? Stab me?
What are you gonna do? Drink my blood and dump me in the basement?
Oh my god!
I'd love to hide gunpowder in my antique closets.
Big pauses, yeah.
Just this little fun game.
Yeah.
Also, like
small men I kidnap who are really incompetent.
getting gunpowder out of a vase by slashing the vase seems like you did it the hardest way possible. Like just
because hands have been through so much too. Like you
in
really
the
want to risk more
in the loudest way possible. It's like, all right, don't call any attention. Bang!
But this is a video game, and as we do know, nothing is more fun in video games than breaking people's decorative
That's true.
containers.
Yeah,
I mean, it'd be better if every time he smashed one, he's like, "I found gun!" Like just like, loud. Oh, $5.
Oh, hell yeah.
Cool.
Dev check time.
Oh, I finally did go get a water in the middle of all this.
Still water for me.
My
Still
Topo
water for
Chico
me
is
also.
empty, so I do need to get a new one, but I don't know
Wait,
when.
I have a ginger beer. I have a really good ginger beer. Should I bust that open for this?
You should.
Oh, just
I'm
for the
gonna-
Bev check, yeah.
I love
Also-
this. I love that entry where it's like, "Hey, Lady Dimitresse's wine tastes really great. I wonder what she's using it."
What she
Oh
put in
my
all this good wine.
What a unique vintage.
Taylor says, "Oh shit, dot help now redirects to Fanbyte's guides."
Thank you.
It's very good.
That's
It's
very
extremely
good.
important.
This is one of the areas where I was never able to find. You see, it's marked in red. I have no idea what I'm missing.
Good. That's really fucking good. Oh,
Like-
shit, Donna.
I believe it's like there's like a crystal somewhere on the ceiling, but I don't remember.
Ah, where, Colin? Oh. See, this was me. So Colin was like, "Yeah, it'll take you about 3 hours to get through the whole game. I think it'll be about. That's about how long it took me. I just kind of, 100%ed it overnight." And then I was just like, "Where the fuck is it?"
And this is why we're in the roles we're in. You know what I mean?
That's very true.
God, we should switch at some point. Like, Colin should just be in my meetings all day, and then I'll be like, here's my Resident Evil 8 guide. I got too scared in the first hour, and I stopped playing. So who knows what happens anyway.
We got 200 words in.
Colin, what happened in the meeting? So Fanbytes broke. What did you say? I don't really know.
Yeah, listen, I don't know. I have more faith in your ability to deal with that than me to deal with Resident Evil 8 guides. So
I'm still
I mean,
down at this point how you haven't fixed the hand. Like, it's he knows Magic Juice fixes those things. Did he just lose the fingers?
I think he lost a finger because they got eaten.
Your jugular.
I think that they're in a werewolf belly right now.
Okay. I hope we find them like Leon's jacket later.
Oh my
And
fucking
here-
god.
Here's our like first roaming enemy. It's one of the daughters.
Yeah, this is like the Mr. X type moment here.
should I go get my Shiner Peach beer? I'm gonna go do that.
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay, I'm gonna go do that.
Elby, did you get a ginger beer? Or are you back? Oh, I think they're still getting their ginger beer.
I think one of my favorite things in this game, Steven, is like immortal vampire and witches can't like follow Ethan down a basic maintenance shaft he just broke up. Like they look down like, ah shit, like a 20-foot drop. Well, I best go around. Can't do that.
Well, there is a reason why those ladies can't go into specific areas of the
Yeah.
house.
This is so cool. This is the maid diary?
Yeah, that was one of the maid diaries where she was talking about how scared she is because she cracked a window because everybody was like, "Oh, it's so hot," and then she like cracked a window in like one of their dining rooms or something like that, and they all screamed at her, and she's like, okay," and now she was worried that she was like gonna get killed or something.
I always find that like that type of diary writing hilarious because it's written like a novella and not like a diary entry where they have
Right.
like actual like dialogue written out of like no one would write that.
Yeah, nobody would have write the actual like exchange. They would just say they got mad at me. They were so fucking mean. I hate
Yeah.
them. I don't think I ever figured out how to get this door open either. This is another thing. I don't know.
So wait, they are literally vampires.
They drink blood.
Satan Sword asks.
I mean, nothing in the Resident Evil series is like literally what
Okay.
like the monster. It's all
Yeah.
biotech science bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I'd
they're.
assume that applies here.
I don't think they're like they're. So far, I've not seen anything in this game that tells me, oh, it's magic. But they do drink blood.
Right.
Oh, that's a convenient thing. Like, it just prompts you to break the thing. Without...
Yeah, it rules, and it just automatically pulls out your knife and puts it back
Looks
away
like
again.
a normal room.
Oh, that's good. That's great.
I remember
actually.
you messaging me about this, Steve, in this room.
Well, it wasn't even this room. It was the other room where this puzzle comes back again because this
Oh,
this
right,
is the
right,
solution that I found to this puzzle the first time, and then I found that this is not the actual solution to this puzzle at all. But it worked for me, so I tried that on the next time that I fought this.
And
You're
again,
talking
that's-
about the one that gives you like the statue of
Yeah,
her?
it's like an optional area that gives like
Yeah.
a side.
again, it's oh shit.
Oh shit! Dot help
Dude,
for guides.
great guides like this.
That's
So
great.
now I'm drinking a Shiner Hill Country Peach Wheat beer, which are
Nice.
very
I'm drinking a delicious Bundaberg ginger beer.
Ooh, oh, I love Bundaberg.
I also stopped and had a little tofu snack. It was so good.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, I'm gonna be cooking some tofu tomorrow.
I ordered sushi here in Arkansas for the first time.
How was
and
it?
It was actually not bad. First of all, I have to say I was as far as previously frozen fish goes, it was pretty good.
Nice.
And I was taking everything out of the bag, and there's this like cold container, like a really cold container, and I was like, what is this? And I opened it, and it's just a scoop of ice cream with chocolate sauce and sprinkles that I did not order. I was like, this is delightful, and so I ate it, and it was good.
Wait, what was that? What was that text that we just candidates and rejects? What was that?
Yeah.
It was a list of names. It said 4 candidates and then a bunch of rejects.
For what? Oh, or did we seen these names before?
No, we have not. That's the first time.
Intriguing.
Actually, I kind of like for as stupid as Ethan is and a lot of the stuff in front of you is, I actually think that the overarching narrative that they're concocting here and like the reasons for why things are happening is actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Robust appetite. Unstable. Overly alert at times. Oh no, you don't want an overly alert Ingrid. That's terrible.
Right, yeah.
She'll notice stuff. I
Resale
guess.
value. I love
shit like this.
They drop this thing in front of you. It's like, oh, there's supposed to be these like bags of like human corpses or torsos, but it does look like it looks to me like inside there is just like a mannequin or something.
Yeah, that does look like a mannequin.
Yeah, it has like a hard stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not. I mean, I've never been cut in half,
That's true.
but I don't think it would look like that if I was.
I've seen gym bags though, and gym bags stop like that.
You know, if I ever go out, I hope it's to one of those like magnetic buzzsaw blades that attaches to the collar from Wild Wild West. I just think that'd be a cool fucking way to go, you know?
Yeah. Y'all ever think about how Kenneth Branagh was like a fucking Shakespearean actor and director for a very long time, and then the past like 10 years, he's like, I'm gonna do this accent in Wild Wild West, and I'm also gonna direct Thor for some reason.
I have
All
some
right.
news for you about when Wild Wild West happened, and it was, not
20
10
years
years
ago.
ago.
It was 20 years
Yeah.
ago. That's 20 years ago.
It was really not 10
It
years
I
ago.
was
not 10 years ago.
I was a child. Oh, hello.
It was during the age where Will Smith was like, "No, I can fit every movie title into a song."
Yeah.
I mean, it was the millennium.
Yeah.
It was his time. It was his moment.
I will say, Men in Black, a movie that he does do that fits the title into a song of one of my favorite movies. I think Men in Black.
I haven't seen it in a really long
Pretty
time,
good.
but I really enjoyed it. What are these? These ones? What are these things that are attacking you right now?
I think it's implied that these are the rejects.
Oh, these are them. That's like Ingrid. Oh no, the rejects. Sorry,
Yeah.
The losers.
the ones who don't get to be in the. So wait, so you could be made into a vampire, but you aren't necessarily like a babe in the main house. You may just like become a cellar.
A cellar dweller. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks.
It does.
You're the
Yeah.
Guillermo of this castle.
Oh no.
I feel like Guillermo's the maids.
I think these were the maids. I think they started as the maids and then were slowly over time treated.
Steven, this one's another crystal that's just somewhere. I don't remember where, but it's in one of the cells if you're trying to 100% the room.
Actually,
Stop chewing.
if Guillermo was in this game, none of these problems would exist.
Yes.
Because all these vampires would be dead.
Yeah, he would fucking take care of it. Oh god, I
he's the
thought the
coolest
game was paused.
Oh no!
This cat is trying to chew on my mic cable. And then so I was like, oh. Okay, let's get some crafting done here, gang. Alrighty, yeah. Some of those, yeah, get some of them.
Why do the maids have swords? Why
it's
don't
castle.
they have swords? The castle. There's swords everywhere.
Yeah. You can clean stuff with swords, I think, probably.
Well, you have to clean the swords.
Yeah.
There's not a castle. I mean, the castle's gotta be just full of shit you have to clean.
Oh yeah, I bet. Like
Swords,
weird nooks
armor.
and crannies.
Yeah, all kinds of dumb antiques.
They do the Resident Evil 4 thing of just basically like disintegrating after death.
So you can't kick him around.
No, you can't do the popcorn ragdoll. Oh my god, there are so many of you. I forgot how many of you there are.
There's a lot of rejects in this castle.
Did he open that door by hitting it with a sword? Because that's some king shit, honestly.
That is cool. Why are you a reject if you're that cool?
Yeah, if you're that fucking cool and strong, like, I don't see the problem. Okay. I think it was the metal scrap in that little nook on the ground, Colin.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And now, here's another one. Did I have? Yeah, okay. This is the room where I messaged you about, Colin, once I get in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Come on, man.
So yeah, this is I mean, this is kind of Resident Evil Village to a certain degree. It is and it isn't because there are those 4 lords in the different zones of the game, and each area is pretty much completely different. It's like almost like a completely different game. Well, shit.
Give up yet?
Oh no! No!
Nasty.
Get off of me, lady,
Why
please.
is she so many bugs?
You know.
Also explained later on.
That is
Are these like scripted, or are they kind of chasing you through this area?
Go ahead.
I think there are specific areas where they will start chasing you, and that, like, when they start is scripted, but then they, like, will just follow you until you can figure out how to get out of there.
Gotcha. Okay.
That is absolutely correct. There are scripted spots where they will spawn, but like beyond that, they will chase you to like a certain threshold, and then they'll run off.
Damn. All right.
As far as I can tell, they will not follow you into save rooms. Like, if there's a room with a save point in it, they won't follow you into there.
Squeeze the. Where are you
I remember that one save room in Dead Space where you're at the crafting bench and then one of those fucking necromorph, like,
yeah.
After that.
The camera, like, pulls back from the save point because you had to, like, because it went into first person for the save point.
Last of Us 2 has one of those really good moments as well.
Oh, really?
You stupid man thing!
No, she's not loving this.
What? My body!
See, and now she's weak because the window that was cracked, LB, in that note, it's turns out they can't like the air.
Oh, they don't like the air.
Why even have windows if that's the case?
Resale value?
Yeah, what are you gonna do with this castle? Like, if you just cement everything up?
Oh shit!
Oh, it's Lot's wife.
Yeah, they just get salty.
Crystal torso.
Crystal torso.
Love holding on to those.
Oh yeah.
That was very close, Steven. If she hit you one more time, you were dead.
No, I'm good at this.
Yeah, I mean, this is. I would have died at 12. I feel like.
Is it scary when they jump out at you like that?
Yeah, it can be.
I think Lemmy Dimitrescu is honestly the scariest because she's a lot less like, I don't want to say foreboding, but like than Mr. X, but like it's a lot more subtle the way she chases you.
She will just like, you will just be like in a big room, and then you'll like look to your left, and she's already coming towards you and just not saying anything.
No. Fuck off. That's
Yeah,
really
the music won't like always change like until you recognize her.
That's scary.
Yeah,
They make her the bullet wife.
Because with Mr. X, it's just like boom, 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 right?
Yeah,
Also,
we
Mr.
can't do
X
that.
looks like a big idiot. Like,
He
let's
does
be
look like a big idiot. Yeah, you're right.
Your like only like signifier is when she like draws her weapon that she's like literally about to attack.
Yeah.
Also, she cannot be stunned like Mr. X.
Right.
Yeah.
You just have
So
to get past her.
And Mr. X always looks like he's 5 seconds away from going, "Milady." It's like not that scary. Yeah.
Doffs his cap.
Mm-hmm.
I want to point out that Nikki said Ethan's second bullet wife.
Yeah. Yep.
He's just doing what Chris did to him.
Yeah.
Like,
right.
Oh, that was virgin blood in a fancy bottle?
Oh, is that what it was called?
I mean, it looked like it was Sanguis Virginis.
that's
vintage
virgin
bottle
blood.
of wine ornamented with intricate silver
Okay,
flowers.
it's wine. It's wine that's called virgin blood. That's cool. That's
Yes,
cool.
I think that's like what they got rich off of. Lady Dimitrescu is like a noble, and I think their like family is known for its wine.
Cool.
Okay.
It's a normal thing to name your vineyard.
If I were Capcom, and follow me here, I would have a marketing campaign where I hire David Hyde Pierce and Kelsey Grammer to review Wine Blood as Fraser and Niles.
Oh wow!
Yes, Imran.
I think it would sell this game quite well. They took the wrong direction.
The crucial Fraser fandom market.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
Really, historically,
bigger
had a
than you
hard
think.
time tapping into that.
Can you fucking imagine being the PA that greets Kelsey Grammer at the door to come record the lines to do this, to do that? Like, you're just trying to explain this to Kelsey Grammer. Oh my god, I would love that.
I'm just trying to get real quick to the part where
I've expanded my
Lady Dimitrescu
services.
starts
Please,
becoming like
come
a
take
going
a look.
concern because Colin wanted to see
Well then,
a certain
feel
thing there,
free
and we'll
to
probably call it not too long after that.
Okay.
I don't want to
I
keep
just really-
everyone here all night. Is all.
Wow,
I'll just keep playing.
Listen, Steven, I'm having a blast.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know. But
It's
yeah,
just the reaction to what will happen is I'm really curious.
Yeah, it's something else.
Yeah, Natalie. Says, I want to see Lady Dimitrescu chase us.
All right, yeah, I'll keep going. I don't mind one bit.
Not that far now.
Yeah, I don't think so. I will say that it's actually the like major zone after this one that I think is my favorite area of the ones I've seen so far.
Yeah.
That was also the case for you, Colin, right?
Yeah, 100%.
The next area after this one is very cool because it's like all puzzle focused.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
Like The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, just like the Legend of Zelda.
Exactly like the. You know what? Perfect comparison. Exactly.
Thank you. You know, I'm a video games professional. Did you know
Right.
that about me?
Right.
If you love The Legend of Zelda, you will love the second part of Resident Evil Village.
I believe it.
Fans of the Legend of Zelda genre will really love this one.
I love it.
I'm Fraser.
I'm getting my.
That was great.
That was
Fraser.
really good. Can you say
Uncanny.
Steven, can you say I'm listening?
I'm listening.
Oh wow!
There it is.
I feel like I'm Roz about to take you off the air.
Roz, what are you doing?
I really appreciate the childlike. Yes, there it is, Stephen. Blue.
I
as
looked
should
for it
be.
for so long on my last save.
Dad, get your dog out of here.
Dad, why is your
Dad.
dog on the couch?
Your chair's so dirty. It doesn't fit in my apartment at all.
Ethan, it's dangerous to go alone. Take these fingers.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's
Can you-
cute.
What does that do?
Can you put
Nothing.
truck nuts on your gun?
I think that's kind of what I did.
moment.
I want some real truck nuts on this gun though.
Thank you for your
please.
patronage.
God, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe when the game is out, there will be more stuff on the store. I didn't think to look to see if you could just get like truck nuts. You know.
I want to turn my shotgun into the Volvo of despair as fast as possible.
I've always thought it would be really funny to just put truck nuts on the front of the truck, and I don't know why. I don't know why it's like hilarious to me.
I agree. I am right, of course, because if you're in your rear view mirror and you see truck nuts in your rear view, that's way funnier to me. Oh no. Ew, no thank you.
How's it?
Oh, man.
Man, no.
She won't follow me out here because it's cold.
Correct.
Same.
It's too chilly.
Yeah, it's saying I will also not follow you.
Yeah, I'm like, this is not worth it.
Also,
Well,
I-
guys, there's
I have-
easier ways to tell me that you're not going to come visit me in North Dakota, okay?
You in North
No,
Dakota.
I just need to prepare. You know what I mean?
I want to go fucking I want to go crazy in your long days.
Oh, yeah, it's still light out
Right.
right now.
Yeah, the rules.
It's 8:30 here. This is the other area where I was never able to find absolutely everything in the zone. Fortunately. So if anybody sees anything, go ahead and call it out to me. I know
It looks nice.
this.
That's what I see. I see a nice courtyard.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I love a courtyard, actually. I'm a big fan.
Oh, I wish I had a courtyard now. I wish like my house wrapped around and had like an inner area that was like outside. That's cool.
Yeah. I've always wanted to live in one of those like 1920s courtyard apartment buildings.
Yeah.
There's some good ones in LA, like good like courtyard apartment complexes. Yeah.
It's the other door, I think.
Yeah, I'm just kind of once you interact with them, it marks it. So I'm getting everything so that I know where
Gotcha.
future keys were gonna go.
So I'm actually not 100% certain, but I know you can break windows in certain parts of this. I'm not sure if that like fucks up the pathing of the fly witches. Like I haven't like tested it enough, but that'd be interesting if you like breaking the windows makes their like reduces their routes.
Yeah, I don't know. Every time I saw a window that I could break, I always broke it, just on the off chance if that was the case. So I don't have a use case or a test case to.
It's a fun quality to have. You just see a window and you break it?
Yeah, just
Hey,
see a window, I break it. Just
You
like,
get a
fuck
trophy for breaking all the windows, so.
I will say also regarding trying to find stuff in the environment, like you can usually see those like little shimmery lights that will like blink and like blinkers, and it's like, oh, of course, I shoot that. I have found situations where it is so close to you that the game is like, nah, you don't get a blinky thing. You just have to like know that that's a thing you can shoot, and it'll fall out. So it might be that that's what I'm missing in this area, is something like that, but I don't know. Did I ever?
I also think you come back to this when there's more enemies, so there might be.
Yeah.
I've never filled the courtyard out either, so I'm not 100% sure either.
I'm like half convinced it's in one of these trees somehow, but I don't know how that works. Anyway, I should like move on with the actual game part of the game instead of sitting around here for another 3 hours like I did last night.
Well, this is nice because I personally enjoy seeing all these details. Like, I always want to look at the, the architecture.
Oh, sure, yeah.
The knickknacks and look in all the drawers and solve all the little mysteries.
This, if you like that, like, I don't know how much
You're gonna fucking love Shenmue.
love Shenmue. Yep, that's where I was going with that.
All right, sorry, Steven, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, this game is full of that. Like, this game is like leans way harder into the like Resident Evil 2 remake thing of like clean out every single area, look for all the little cool puzzles, get the little endorphin rush. Like, I like that.
I like that too.
I do miss how actually scary 7 was, because it was so subdued and so like just in your face.
Yeah, seven really is scary. Yes, that's a scary game.
Have you
Yeah.
done to my daughter?
Channeling's great. I'd live in this. No, I wouldn't live in this house. It's too stressful.
No, that's stressful.
I would open this house up to like the homeless. It's actually
Well, yeah, no, this house isn't a one family residence.
Right.
Blackjack is kind of asking, not kind of asking. So is this game closer to the remakes or 7 overall?
They are trying to split the difference specifically. Like they are really trying to. The hub world feels exactly like the police station from Resident Evil 2 remake, where it's just like, here's a bunch of stuff for you to like hunt down and return to and come back later, almost Metroidvania like, and then it marks it off on your map in that way. And then you get into these more discrete areas that like this castle, and it's like kind of like 7. And then the Zone 2 is really like 7, because Zone 2 is like the one that's all puzzle focused, but like thematically and tonally, it's very 7 like.
Speaking of elaborate puzzles.
Right, I know. Okay, yeah, this one. Okay.
What are these is that one just a horse?
Yeah, one's on a horse. They all gotta look at people. Nope. Shoot.
Everybody look away, so you need my guide for this. Just so.
Clenched shut.
Honor system, people, please.
I'm literally closing my eyes right now.
Are you gonna play this, LB?
No, I just was told to do something, and I want to be nice. I want to be helpful. I mean, I may play this at some point, but like, knowing me, it'll be in like 5 years. I'll play this game,
Sure.
and I'll be like, "This is so cool."
Taylor is looking away respectfully.
Okay, it's
Thank
over.
you.
The puzzle.
Puzzle's over.
I appreciate everybody. You can look back at the stream.
Yeah, everybody. Now that you're done going to ohshit.help. ohshit.help. Yeah.
Oh, actually, you can watch any puzzle solution here. You just also have to go to ohshit.help and like click on all the ads.
You have to
so
click,
happy
yeah.
when you
You have to click on all the ads. Yeah.
That's the thing I'm curious about, Steven. Do they use like the PlayStation like activity cards at all?
Oh wow, I forgot about those. Good question.
The answer is yes. Look. Yes, they do.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Is like the DualSense stuff well integrated in this game or in the PS5 version?
It's integrated. Colin, you're also playing on a PS5, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about they sometimes one thing that they do is like if you are cutting against stuff, if you cut the same thing too many times in a row, you will start to get resistance in the trigger, like your arm is getting tired.
Interesting.
Which is kind of cool. Well, that's
you'll also get it for certain weapons, like the sniper rifle. It's a longer trigger pull. Like
it's
there's
a
a bit of
really long trigger pull on that sniper rifle to get the aimed out sights.
I turned it off on my second playthrough because it's great for your first playthrough for the immersion, but like on repeat playthroughs and you just want to like blow through enemies, it just gets really tiring and really annoying.
The resistance on the sniper specifically feels so intense that it feels like a bug. It feels wrong, actually.
Wow.
It's the first time I've seen any kind of like resistance stuff in this game where I'm like, this is too much. This is too heavy.
Interesting.
Which I think is intentional.
It'll fuck up your shot. At least for me, it did a few times because like you're anticipating it to be a lot smoother with the weapon, and even how fast some of these enemies can be. That like a second or two of resistance, like will just make you blow the entire shot. I mean, it's great for the first like an immersive playthrough if you're doing it for your first time, but like on repeat playthroughs, like do like speed challenges for the game, like it's really bad, and I just recommend them because your finger's just gonna get really tired.
Yeah, for sure. Even with the shotgun, I've definitely noticed some resistance here. I got used to it eventually, I think is part of it, but it's definitely there now that I'm like cognizant of it.
Sorry, every time he's like, "Oh, I'm hurt. Gotta use some hand cream."
Just gotta pour an entire bottle of disinfectant on my arm, and it's gonna make everything better. What is that? Okay. Sometimes when you move these like wall blockers over, like they'll reveal something in the background. Figured I'd check there real quick, because again, there's an item. Okay.
Yeah, how long has all this wine been on the floor?
Oh, is that wine on the ground?
Or blood? How long has this sippy juice been on the floor?
It's actually Kool-Aid. I'm sorry, Hawaiian punch.
So
Be respectful.
Oh, Ethan Bud, you're gonna be so sticky, man.
Yeah.
Don't put your hand in that. No.
They make rocket pops out of Hawaiian Punch. Have you all seen those?
No. Okay, sorry. I am once again going back to just like, well, why is it still red? Why is the room red? Why is the room not blue? Did I miss something? What did I miss? What did I fucking miss?
Yeah.
Steven, I spent a half hour down here looking for what I missed. It's gonna take a while. It's a really dimly lit room, and the item you're looking for, I think, is like packed in the corner somewhere.
Jeez.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Yeah, I did eventually. I left the castle with 2 areas still red on my playthrough.
Yeah, that Steven, that would drive me crazy.
Uh-huh.
I will agree with you there. Yeah.
Oh, I hate this. This isn't even my real save. None of this is getting transferred forward.
None of this is real.
This is all fake.
You gotta We got oh, right. Oh, shit.
Can't harsh my blue vibe.
Yeah, you wine sword monster.
Asshole. I'm Sheev.
They're real close, huh?
Yeah, they do. They got no personal space. So I take their skull. That's kind of that's the penance for it, you know? They take my comfort, so I take their crystal skull. And I go to Dan Aykroyd and I say, what do you think of this? Did that land for anybody? Does anybody know that Dan Aykroyd is behind crystal skulls?
Yeah.
No.
He's like a what would you call it? Like an alienologist kind of thing?
UFOlogist?
Yeah.
Are we talking like Indiana Jones, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull kind of thing?
We're never talking about Indiana Jones, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
Do you think that? I mean, not to get all like pop culture bullshit, but do you think they'll even acknowledge Crystal Skull in the new one?
Oh
no.
I don't think.
No. I would almost go as far as to say they'll retcon it.
They might, yeah.
I keep wondering that, like, we can't just talk about Star Wars. I know everybody gets head up about it, like, bad, but I cannot picture how they possibly treat the events of Rise of Skywalker as canon and write a coherent story that takes place after that.
I don't. That's a dare, Steven, that they will take. They will take that dare.
So there's like a Star Wars initiative to take get writers from around the internet and like people who do fiction to write about lesser known things in the Star Wars universe. Like I think Austin Walker wrote one about the chef that prepared the meal that Han Solo walked into when Darth Vader was there and all that.
Right.
I want to write about the guy who made the dumb fucking dagger in Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
All right,
yeah,
so they hold it up to
100%.
the sun like this, right? They just have to stand in this exact specific spot. It's perfect. It's genius.
Because I just want somebody to be like, this is never going to fucking work. What are you talking about?
Never gonna work.
Yes. Oh my God.
You
Like
know,
having
we
an exchange
hologram-
with like the naysayer.
There's like the future, right? There are so many better ways to convey messages than this. No, you hold it up.
It's
No,
fine.
crucially, it's not the future.
Crucially, it's not the future. It's a long time ago.
Literally, the first thing that they tell you is that it's not the
Please,
future.
it's a long time ago.
Oh, we must all respectfully look.
I've got a long cigarette.
Natalie in the chat. Hey, mommy.
Mother.
So she is the like least perceptive boss in this entire game. We sit just outside her window.
You are a head
Not a
above the
vampire.
window.
Because he
She's
is
also
in
not
my
a vampire.
castle
We can see
and is
her,
already proven too much for my daughters to
Yeah.
handle.
Oh, that's true.
When I find him. No, Mother Miranda.
She thought she doesn't need to be smart.
Yes, of course, I understand the importance of the ceremony. I won't let you down. To hell with the ceremony!
Damn, she mad.
Yeah, she's not happy. She's like, okay.
For what he's done.
So she just kind of revealed that they were not supposed to just kill me outright. They were supposed to like mess with me and stuff for some ceremony. But she's like, I give up on that now. I'm just gonna find him and kill him.
Sorry.
All right.
Sorry.
Why? What's up?
I looked at chat and Natalie just said the bimbofication of Resident Evil.
oh, Natalie, they've long been bimbos.
They've long
Oh
been
yeah,
bimbos. That's
Resident Evil
true.
5 is just straight up that. Yeah. Resident Evil Revelations has some of that.
7 is like the only one I think where no one's like.
But that's
overly.
that's the ritual, though.
Well, the
ritual's
bimbo
they're
in
gonna
7 is
bimbofy. They're gonna
Ethan.
bimbofy Ethan.
Yeah.
That's the ritual.
That's the ritual.
Yeah, they put a weird
Yeah.
parasite in Ethan, and he's like, "Oh no, it's gonna turn me into a zombie." And no, he just gets real big bazongas.
Behind you on the wall. It's the key. Here we go.
Oh, shit.
There
Ah.
All this for a child who isn't even here.
What the
It's gonna
hell?
be so annoying.
You ungrateful, selfish wretch! You come into my house!
To have to lean down every time you do that.
Filthy man!
LB, I literally have to do that every time I go to my basement.
Daughters! And now you even try to steal my property!
This is why John only hires short people.
This is why I only
It's more efficient if you don't have to duck under a door.
Yeah,
You
we
just
just
walk right
don't.
through.
We don't have to duck to get into our basement.
I do lose a lot of time in my work day.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, I think we're very close to what.
We are very, very close.
Yeah, what Colin really wanted to see on stream here, and I'm excited
But
now.
did she just like choke slam?
Yes.
She choke slammed me through the floor, and I crashed into her basement again.
I can't.
Again, no one ever checks if Ethan's dead.
Just fucking Mick Foley through this castle.
Well, she yelled down from above. She said like that she's coming downstairs to come kill me now. Like
Terry Funk's not even checking on you.
Ethan truly needs a Terry Funk.
He really does.
The funkification of Resident Evil.
Okay. If you don't have sound on, I would recommend turning it on just for like a little bit here.
Okay, I'm gonna unmute.
Just hate having to hear my own voice talk back to me.
That's why I'm not gonna say anything, LB. That's the trick.
Get my 1,000 money. Get my chem fluid. Okay. Yeah. Okay, now just gotta go flip this switch over here. Yeah.
Like
Oh my god!
You will learn.
Jesus!
Fucking big moment, huh?
I mean,
best part is it's the same hand too.
Yeah, it's the same hand he had chopped off.
Hand. Oh my god! This fucking rules.
Hey guys, want to shake on it?
Turn that thing around. Let me see that honey baked ham. Let me see that honey baked ham.
So
yeah, salami. Love it.
Oh.
I love charcuterie.
Oh, is it a different hand? Somebody in chat is saying it might be left hand.
It might be if it's all 7. I thought it was his right
It's
hand
funny
as well.
either way that he just keeps losing his hand.
God.
Even I can do
But it's not over. It gets so much better.
It gets so much better.
it. Should I keep sound on?
You don't have to keep saying that for the next part. It's just really funny.
It's funny that he got his
She's
hand cut
great.
off like that.
She's
Oh,
great.
it's
I
really
love her.
funny.
She's got like style. That's like a very stylish thing to do. That's very fun.
She did with her fingernails too.
That's so cool.
I dare say this might be the most confident with comedic timing Resident Evil. I mean, the fucking nanosecond he put his hand on that switch. It was just like, whoop! I was like, oh my god.
Dunzo.
Wait, here we go. Here we go.
Okay.
Oh, this fucking thing.
No! Stop! What are you talking about? No.
That's not right.
Wait, did the code become
The
whole?
code also reattached.
Dude, that's the stupidest fucking
Why
thing.
is the code reattached?
God, it's so good.
Just like new, guys.
Totally fine, y'all. Just like new.
Oh, now I'm down here. Now I'm up here. Oh.
Jeez.
So
God,
silly.
that was wild.
Tailors hate him.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Coat healing juice, Lazarus Sanchez. So yeah.
Now you know why I've been referring to this as the Lego moment.
He does Lego himself. Oh my god.
Natalie wants to know if there's a lore reason for that.
In Resident Evil 7, the item description for the healing juice says promotes like spontaneous cellular regeneration. That's the only lore reason anywhere that gets anywhere close to explaining any of
I
this.
am not going to spoil anything, but Steven, there is more that kind of explained later. Once you get to the very, very end, you'll about why that actually happens.
I figured that there's probably something, but
I'm gonna throw this out there as a theory. I bet Ethan is like a bio mutant thing.
yeah. Something like that, because even
no,
in Resident
Imran,
Evil 7...
That's coming out later this month.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were put in a code request, actually. We're just waiting.
Cool if Wolverine just showed up.
Yeah, it would
Wolverine
be
just shows
amazing.
And he's like, Lady Deathstrike, I knew you're here around somewhere.
Another short. We could hire Wolverine.
Oh, you
We
could
could.
hire
John,
Wolverine.
we could hire
God,
Wolverine.
yeah, hell yeah. I want to hire Wolverine.
To do what?
I don't know. I
He
can.
meets the height requirement.
Yeah, he's one of the
Yeah.
longest running short kings.
He is a
200
short
years in
king.
running. Alright, y'all done? Alright.
There's a large supply of swords somewhere on this campus.
Yeah.
Oh, is it on? Is the item? Colin, do you know where it is? Why is this room red?
I don't know. This is one of the ones I haven't been able to turn
Ah! Ah!
Damn you!
Demetrisk!
This game looks good though. I'm looking forward to playing it this
Yeah.
weekend, and I'm definitely looking forward to it.
Sorry for
With all
spoiling
the-
the funniest moment of the game for you.
All the life.
Oh,
Oh, that's fine. This is
I'm glad I got to see that with people. Otherwise,
Yeah,
I just
me
like
too.
clip it and be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Please wait there. Okay.
Grand chambermaid.
It's signed Natalie Flores on this one, calling them a mistress. Interesting. I don't know what that's about. Anyway.
No, my wife is on a trip, and I would have to play this game alone, Natalie.
Oh.
I would have to play it alone.
Okay, why am I doing this? Why do I keep like stopping to look for stuff where like I'm gonna save this game in 5 seconds? Like,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna switch to my other
We're-
save file.
It auto saves too. You don't even need to go to the thing.
I was gonna see what was on that vase. Guess I
Oh,
will
sorry.
know.
Guess you never know.
Oh, here's some.
Oh,
lore for
that
you.
is one thing we probably should. That is a bit of a lore.
Okay.
Fun. Okay.
All 3 bodies are covered. Okay, that's
Love
not
that.
bad.
Flies. It appears the flies are consuming their flesh. When I opened a window, some of the flies dropped dead to the floor. It would seem the cold petrifies them. I quickly closed the window to avoid weakening the insects further.
Sure.
4 days
why?
since treatment. Because she wants the flies. She's experimenting on them.
Okay.
All 3 bodies have almost been completely consumed by the insects. All that left is a dark, writhing, human-shaped mass of creatures.
No.
It is just afternoon, and the insects have started to change color. Those around the face turned pale, and those around the lips turned a deep crimson.
No.
The mass of
No.
insects have transformed into human bodies again. All 3 girls awoke, looking at me like newborns. I sense a bond between us like mother and daughters. I have already decided their names: Bella, Daniela, and Cassandra.
Okay. So
So the daughters, the 3 girls, they're just groups of flies pretending to be people.
just bugs.
They're just
Cool.
buggos.
They're just bugs.
They're
One
buggos.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
So,
Daniela, Gabriella, Brundle.
The bug girls, exactly.
Yeah.
With a Z, of course.
that was a
Respectfully.
Buffy monster.
The bug snacks.
The bugs. I'm pretty sure we're the snack in this one. April.
Kind of bug and kind of snack.
Anybody ever beat that game?
I did.
I still
That
have not seen the thing.
That ending is wild.
That's what I keep hearing. Oh, okay. I'll get to the save point and I'll do the flower ball here. I don't know how long we've been going. I don't know how long people got in.
Hold
We're at about 3.
We maybe
you
one
have
around.
2.5 hours.
Okay.
Maybe one around.
I don't want to
Yeah.
show everybody the whole game either.
I mean, people can stream it today. I guarantee you the entire game will be like on the internet tomorrow.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it already is, but people watching this, I don't want them to feel so obligated to watch our great content that they're like, no, I love this because I love our good content, but
Yeah.
also I can't look away because I want to experience the game for myself.
Please don't become so addicted to Fanbite you forget to eat or hug your loved ones.
Please don't get so addicted to Fanbite, please.
Okay, good question. Are the basement dwellers fly swarms also?
I don't think
or
so.
Or are they just failed
No.
monsters experiment?
Those are just failed monsters.
Were they doing the same experiment as the fly experiment and it just didn't work?
I don't know. Kind of unclear.
I actually don't know that answer.
Now, once you do this, Steven, don't take Tifa's underwear out of it. That's kind of weird.
Oh, is that a thing in that game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the original? Yeah.
I was very worried the first time I saw this, Steven. I would have to memorize the order that I get these keys in.
Colin, so was I. Also, I will say that did take me way longer the first time when I didn't understand what the fuck I was doing. Need that.
I want a piano. I honestly want a puzzle like that. Like, that would be a fun puzzle to have in your house. Is like play a piece of music and like a little drawer opens up.
Yeah.
But then somebody like coincidentally stumbles upon it like while playing a song, and then suddenly like, oh shit, there's my social security card coming out of a drawer.
Well, now I gotta kill you. Wait, oops, what?
You really have to put like a fun secret in there, not your social security card.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes you need that, and it'd be really annoying to have to do the puzzle every time.
Yeah, somebody sits down to play your piano, and they accidentally trigger the hidden sequence, and they're like, what's this? Like, the hidden compartment is opening up, and they reach inside, and what's that? Oh, it's a Milky Way Midnight, just ready for him. Shout out.
Enjoy.
Great, just a treat.
Just a little treat.
Oh, that's really smart. If I ever have a budget for like a mansion full of puzzles, you're hired.
Oh yeah, thank you, Delby. I'm so glad to hear that. That's like the best compliment you've ever given me.
It turned out that way.
I mean, it's a good one.
Well, you'll find your way to her once you're out of
Yeah,
this
I can't just keep playing this until I beat this first boss because it'll take too long, but I do really want people to find out what Ethan is eventually collecting in this game. So, you know, for people out there who plan to play this game, look forward to that.
I was just thinking of ways to pass the time.
I mean, different like failed body parts, right? For the cure.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah.
you cut out there a little bit for me, so I couldn't quite make out.
I was saying, like Resident Evil 7, you were collecting like different failed body parts to like, get the serum.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be slaughtering things. I'm skilled at all sorts of
I was gonna do this.
Thank you for your patronage.
Just gonna show everybody this fun little mini game.
Okay.
Y'all love Marble Madness?
Oh.
Oh, fun!
Cool.
Mark Cerny's own Resident Evil.
This is so Nancy Drew.
Oh my
Is this-
god, you're right.
Is this
Nancy
gyro
Drew
controlled?
This is
Love this
no, this is just sticks.
Okay.
I just tried this to see.
So it's not like a Breath of the Wild puzzle where you can just hold the controller like I always do.
Oh, what? How did I fuck up? Where did it even? Oh, there's
There's
holes?
3 at the bottom. There's 3 in the middle of the courtyard.
I didn't know that. I just got past that part the last time without any trouble.
Oh, great, Steven. So you fucking lucked into doing this well the first time. Great.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll go great this time. No, the thing is, I can't fucking see anything in there.
Yeah, you can't even look down. It's really annoying. You have to like kind of tilt it towards you so it like rides against the wall.
Okay.
I love how they're like, let's put shitty Toad's treasure tracker in.
Also, little confetti pops out when you finish.
Right.
And it's like the most morbid prize ever.
I love. All right.
It's like really sexy of her to have this in her house. Honestly, this is like the hottest thing about her. Is
Yeah.
this stupid thing.
Yeah, it's true.
Okay. So
a good deal. if I say so
I think
myself.
that's basically going to be a wrap for it, everybody. Thanks so much for sticking around for so long.
Yeah, this was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun, everyone. I'm glad we got to see some of this game. I'm excited about it, and thanks to the mod squad for holding it down, and to Taylor for buying oh shit.help on the fly. Thank you.
A very important, very meaningful purchase.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, do we do the social thing when we wrap?
Yeah, we can do the socials thing real quick. We can go ahead and say that everybody go ahead and follow me on Twitter at Steven Strum. Where can people follow you, John?
You can follow me
I
at
won't
Floppy
last
Adult. Where
until
can people
dinner.
follow you, LB?
You can follow me on Twitter at HurtTears. Where can people follow you? Imran, I feel like we're doing a game.
You can follow me at ImranZOMG. Where can people follow you, Colin?
You can follow me at Beguiled Gamer. Where you can. Oh, I'm the edit. Damn it.
Oh, you know what? You can follow Fanbyte at Fanbyte Media.
You can follow Fanbyte at Fanbyte Media.
So, you can go to podcastnet.work if you want to hear all of our podcasts. And obviously, you're right here at twitch.tv/Fanbyte, so you know about this already. But if you don't, we also put the stuff up on YouTube, youtube.com/Fanbyte, and you can check out all of our VODs. Yeah, this was a blast. We'll be back tomorrow, right, with Mirrored Souls?
We will indeed be back. Same time of day to start, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. So definitely stick around for that. We're playing through Dark Souls 3 over there. It's a good time. Good time. What's that?
I just said incroyable in French. I said incredible.
I
in
was
French,
worried
but
my
poorly.
sisters had gotten to
Anyway.
first.
Bye.
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 So long.
I'll mount your head on my
Try not to die while I hit end stream. Hold on.